Good evening, fight fans. Welcome back. My hombre in the booth is taking a little hiatus till they actually kick off and get started. I can't be mad at them. So right now, as Tim was informing me, this is a preemptive match, so they can gear up for the Moby Dick next weekend out in Vegas. Um, my partner and I are sponsoring this Friday night fight, and the gentlemen, we decided to put up some cash for them to win, as well as these gentlemen made a polite side bet themselves in this race to 13 format, which is the format they'll be playing next weekend. So they're playing 10 ball. They have their Outsville Magic rack, so they can get accustomed to conditions for next weekend. And you're going to have this race to 13. Now, the previous match, it was um and sorry, I was taking care of my drink. They're going to benefit from it. So the winner will get the 300 that my partner and I put up. They'll win their side bet. The loser will get a 2 hour lesson with yours truly, and kind of help them prepare a little bit more for the following weekend if they choose to do so, or if they choose to wait to come back. That's completely up to them. Um, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to holler at me. Let me know whether it's on here or in person, or other than that, get ready to watch another Friday night fight, and we'll get you squared away. So as you can see, Chris is over here hitting some balls, getting warmed up. Philip's been here for a few hours, so he's letting Chris use the table until they're ready to square up, flip the coin, and get started. You don't remember, I'm not going to remember. And actually, a little bit of insight before these gentlemen get started. I got to share a lot of the success that some of my students have been having lately. The twins, Dara and Steven, they chopped tournaments last weekend, one here, and then Dara split a tournament here. Steven split a tournament at Metro. Those of you might already seen online, Dustin had won the 500 and under. Miss Sarah Sword got a 2 hour lesson, and just been having a lot of positive feedback. Hats off to Sophia, who was over at Metro, took second in the bank ring game last week. Sure, that's where they're at today, probably doing the same stuff. So, having a lot of positive feedback. Some of my students out in Yuma, who I go drive to tomorrow, and I teach the 6 to 7 of them on Sunday, and look forward to that. And then class resumes as normal on Monday, and over at Metro Sports Bar. So a lot of big things coming. My partner and I we're going to bring to you this educational app. The three E's. There, our goal is to educate, help you execute, and create excellence. So you guys have any questions throughout the evening, or you want me to just shut up so you can watch some pool, by all means, I'm okay doing either one. But thanks for tuning in on your Friday evening, and look to get kicked off here shortly. All right. Good evening.
Good evening, Mitch. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. All right. We're coming down to it. So this is Chris Baginski, Phillip Salas. They're playing 10 ball on the 7-footers. It's a race to 13. $300 sponsored by yours truly, Mitch Ellerman in Cleveland Baylor, but with E3 with me.
Yes, sir.
And second place, or the loser of this match, gets a 2-hour lesson with Mitch Ellerman. There's a $250 side bet that both players put up by themselves. But once again, I said it last week, maybe the week before, I don't remember, but really appreciate you sponsoring these and putting on a show for us, Mitch. This is awesome, man.
Thanks very much. Thank you guys for all that you do for the pool community. So it's one small way I can try and give back. In Cleveland and myself, we try to do that.
It's so cool. Cleveland, is Cleveland not just one of the best guys in pool, man?
He is. And I'm absolutely thankful that I got the opportunity to know him over our endeavors in this last year. So Chris won the flip. He had a rather long bridge where his cue ball was out close to the head string, but his hand was just off the rail. And then he was practicing his break, hitting it really hard, or hitting it well. This one looked like he almost hit harder, and that's what led to his scratch on the side.
Now you obviously know both of these players, Mitch, and you know Phillip, and you know Bags, and
Yes, sir.
and from your experience, and like I guess my question is, what's your expectation coming into this match? What are you looking for? What do you think is going to be maybe the determining factor for someone to win here?
I mean, you guys can see it. They're only a point difference on Fargo, so it just depends on whose day it is. Phillip, I know he's got a sore shoulder, and he's been over here drinking up some shots or whatnot. So whether that affects his ability, like position right there, I'm not trying to make excuses for these guys, but there's a reason. A lot of players at the highest level, they don't drink because
Yeah.
like you don't drive your best when you're drinking. Good heavens. What's up, Mr. Griggs? Happy to see you on here, bud. When you gonna have a Friday night fight? What a great kick and hit. All right. So Baginski can see the two ball, pocket it. He's gonna have to maneuver the cue ball around the table to manufacture position on the three.
Mitch, are you familiar with any of the rules here? 3 foul, early tens, is all that good?
I believe they are playing 3 foul. Early tens, I'm not 100%, but wouldn't surprise me if they counted. And then it is just your normal call shot 10 ball. Chris elevating to put a stroke. He did. He popped it, pushed it down, but unfortunately scratched. So I'm not going to say anything, but obviously from the break in his first shot, he'd be on 2 if they are playing 3 foul.
Ooh. Very runnable rack though, Mitch. It's gonna be hard for even if Phillip does know, it's gonna be hard to turn away this one. I really like the way these balls lay.
Yeah. So he opened up, a little draw stroke, come back, and this will actually be the same thing. So he can stay under the 5, meaning roll it in the side. Cue ball rolls up table, shoot the 6 in the other side. 7 in the corner, 8 in the side, 9, 10, same corner pocket. And again, I think they're about 30 to 40 points higher than the last two gentlemen.
Yeah.
If you're going to sit there and see something that's a little bit different, I can already tell you the speed at which they're hitting the balls is a little bit different, and you'll see that'll be kind of resonate with the outcome too. So their tempo's a little better, their ball speed's a little better, and that's something that just stands out. Me being a pool fanatic, and he hit that ball really well. Draw stroke, bring
That
it
is a great draw
to the
stroke.
table, land on the 8. This one, you go top left, you let the cue ball run, you go 3 rails, shoot that 9 right in that corner pocket at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, lays pretty natural for it.
Well, and Justin just said the root word there, natural. You don't want to force it. You want to let the cue ball go with its natural flow of energy and just kind of see he didn't hit it hard. think about it. Phillip's a grown man. That's a little 6-ounce ball. If he follows through adequately, it's easy to move that 6-ounce ball. So that's what a lot of people take out of context. See, hit that one firm, but the cue ball didn't go nowhere. So that's the vertical axis. And this one, he's just got to worry about making the 10, so he don't care where the cue ball goes as long as he doesn't hit it like 67 rails.
Right.
All right.
Never
so
been guilty of that, huh?
Phillip has drawn first blood.
I'm pretty impressed with immediately just coming into this match and seeing the first game. Oh yeah.
We got to have Justin on
Oh,
score duty
yeah.
over here. I
My bad.
don't know my full job in the booth.
My bad. No, just immediately what I watching that one game, Phillip just came into this match extremely comfortable. He looks good over the ball. He's got a good rhythm. He's got a good tempo about him. He looks like I guess, playing with sponsored money, $250. Maybe it's a little bit different. I don't play different, but I'm just saying,
it's
maybe
the same thing last set, right?
Yeah.
There's always going to be someone that shines, but we'll see how it goes when it gets closer to the nitty and gritty.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, he's got his flow, but can he keep it? And that's everybody. Because, like I said in the first set between Nate and Jake, right, there is no lead that's safe.
Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it?
So sitting here watching, Phillip has actually the same exact bridge, and look at the similar outcome. They both have a very long bridge, and their bridge hand was just inside the rail. And because I'm literally sitting, if you guys are looking at this table, I'm sitting pin high with Chris at the moment. Literally, my left shoulder's parallel to the head string on the table. So his cue ball was about a ball length behind it. So he had like close to a 16 to 18-inch bridge if you think about it.
So when you say a long bridge, is that more of a form of maybe constructive criticism, saying maybe it's a bit too long, or are you saying that's what works for
it is too long.
Okay.
Because they might have success hitting it that way.
Yeah.
But what that tells me is that their backhand has to work so hard to balance the tip position when that's what your bridge is supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to find that balance. All right. So he took ball in hand, made a good shot because he decided to break out the 3. Now he has position on the 3. And, don't mind the general public. They don't know what's going on or nothing. So Chris was just taking his time to make up his mind about shooting.
Yeah, I say it every time, man. Shout out to bullshooters for always bringing in, obviously it's, for the players, it's like, oh, we want to focus, we want to do this, we want to do that. But bullshooters always brings in the crowd, man.
No, absolutely. All right, so he was elevated there, so pay attention to that later in the set for not just him, but both players. Because everybody's accuracy decreases as you elevate your cue stick. So this way it'll be like I'm keeping score in my head. But that would be one shot that sticks out a lot. Not just their skill set, any skill set. So he sized up the combo, calling the 8. Pocketed.
Oh,
that was actually kind of unfortunate because he did roll forward to get position on the 4, but now he's hooked because the 4 fell and he's got a jump shot on the 5.
You got to hit that ball so good to follow it in. I mean, a millimeter to the left or right, that 4 still wants to rattle up.
So he's getting to work with his hand shoot jump cue. Now this is also tough because say Jinzik hits it absolutely superb. Cue ball drifts, might hit the 10, might go around the 10. You don't have an easy shot on the 7.
No. I'm almost looking for the best way to create separation here, but it's kind of tough from this angle, isn't it?
Well, he tried to go for it. He went at it, moved every ball but the 7. So Baginski will have. He's calling the 10. So yeah, early 10s are a thing. It looks like.
Doesn't like the 7, and I don't blame him. I was just about to make the comment. Whoever makes the 7 wins this rack, right? But not in this case.
Yep.
Oh,
So pay attention. He kind of got down and he poked real quick, jumped up to look at the outcome. And again, that punch, he didn't definitively like hit that 5 convincingly, and that magnified to the 10, and then you know what I mean. You motorboat
yeah.
the side pocket, and you don't like the outcome.
Is that 100% like kind of anticipation?
Yes, because
Like
like me shooting a golf shot, right?
yeah,
I don't have enough discipline ever playing golf. I've probably played 2 dozen rounds in my life.
that's fair.
So I only attribute it to being a kid where I have a lot of muscle memory swinging a baseball bat.
Yeah,
So those are 2 different things. And again, a baseball bat weighs a lot more than a golf club, right? So
yeah,
timing is different, your head position's different.
yeah.
Now, Phillip tried to get a little creative by running into the 7 because it doesn't go in the corner by the 10.
You missed it by a
Yeah, and
millimeter
he
too.
tried to just crack it out and get shape, but now he's got to come with a kick.
Yeah, I got to give the advantage to Bags here, just the way it lays for Phillip. I don't like the spot, Mitch.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an uncomfortable spot.
I mean, you try to roll it, may lay up in the side. You
Mm.
try to hit it hard. You're probably selling out or leaving a probably straightforward safe. I mean, maybe you can see an edge. What's the value in that? It's still going to be tough.
I mean, you almost just got to take your medicine. You got to kick, give it a valiant effort. Hopefully, you get a tough leave. You want to kick it, call it in the side in case you gin it.
Yeah.
It looks like the 7's a little off the rail, so I would call it. I would honestly, I'd call the 10 in the corner and hit it like it owes me money.
Yeah.
And then if I get fortuitous out of it, then that's fine.
Yeah, I almost tried.
But I also know that's the cost of me over juicing the 5.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to pinch the rail between the cue ball and the 7 ball and calling the 10 and say, well,
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Yep. Notice that's what he did. He hit it with good speed, and look. He didn't leave him an easy shot.
That's a pretty good. That's almost the best result you can get out of that.
Yeah. So now Chris can actually, the most favorable way to shoot it is cutting it to the top corner pocket at the left of your screen because it's the best for the cue ball. He's going to play a 2-way. He called the bank on the 7, so he's going to roll forward, stick the cue ball behind the 9, and lag the 7 down table. See how he tried to pinch it with right to get shape. He shortened it up, but see how quick that rail's playing? Oof. The 7 looks like it's far enough off. He's looking at the side or all the way down.
Side looks pretty tight from here.
Yeah,
I think you got to go all the way down.
Well, see, I'm finally getting a little bit older. I sit here, I shoot stuff in the side just to be ready for it. But
right.
He called it in the corner. Hit a little thick and got fortunate and unfortunate in the same. So
almost got real fortunate.
Chris is gonna slow roll this. I wouldn't hit it with speed, but what do I know? So again, that way he could keep the cue ball as best as he could. He hit that with good speed, didn't overcook the cue ball.
Oh, yep. Perfect.
We're going to have a 1-1 ball game.
Like the way you said that. Puts emphasis on me keeping score. All right, let me see if I can make this a little bigger here.
I would, but my fingers have been drinking.
All right, Bags, tying it up 1-1. Straight race to 12 from here, Mitch.
All right, so now again, please pay attention to, and this is also going for them because I know players will go back and listen to it, some of the commentary. Again, I'm not being condescending. I'm not being a jerk. I'm just telling you things that would help me, that have helped me, and that also, I have in congruent with other professionals at that level, right? Because
Yep.
we have a lot of similarities when you look at it. Our bodies are very still, very stoic. Our emotions are in check.
See you, Chuck.
Have a good night, Chuck. So you need to keep your emotions in check, staying even keeled because you're going to face a lot of adversity. So if you react to everything, you're going to be on an emotional roller coaster. See? So yeah, he does. He keeps his bridge hand kind of on the table. His cue ball's back a little. So that's what makes sense to him. His cue ball got kicked. Push up for shape on the 1. The 3-5 are tied up. The 3 has to go in the corner pocket, shooting at the breaking end at the top rail, or he can use the angle. If he slow rolls the 1, he stays above the 2, and he can break it out with top left.
So, what would be your best example if I ask you, fundamentally, the most unorthodox pro that makes it work for them? What would you say?
I would have to say the stroke mechanics of Mike Davis.
Yeah.
And he's an absolutely wonderful guy, so don't take it out of context. It's just I don't know how he does the seesaw stroke that he does fundamentally, but you know what? His timing, it looks good. It works for him.
Yeah.
Like, hats off to him.
You think with fundamentals like that, you have to work harder to like maintain what you have, or do
So,
you think it just kind of works for some people?
so the same thing, right? Because I'm an instructor and I've taught so many people. Man, he hit that jump shot really well.
Yeah, I did. He deserved to make that one.
We have an entire country of people that do things unorthodox, and their whole country probably spots me. So I mean, I
Right.
can't say so much. And that's the Filipinos, man. So I mean, it's if the biggest thing is if you do anything in a lot of repetition to where it makes sense to you, then by all means, I mean, who's to tell you you can or can't do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
All I do is give suggestive insight with how I understand the game. I convey it, and I've seen so many other people that I've helped that have very similar results and a little bit quicker progress. Wow, that was a good shot. Low inside, bring the cue ball around. And the table's playing so quick, he's like, dang, I overcooked it. Really, he hit that ball good.
Yeah.
As
So
soft as the cue ball went to the top long rail.
Tim mentioned something to me the other day, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it. And then I started watching this table a little bit. Do you think maybe table plays the rails play a little bit more springy than
Oh,
others? Or
100%.
yeah,
100%.
they seem like they're playing springier than the other tables in the room. And I'm not entirely sure. I'm not good enough to really tell you, but
Yeah, this
I've
one,
noticed a
it's
difference.
definitely like pinball.
Yeah. And specifically 11 and 12. I played on them both. They're just a little bit more springy.
All right, good soft touch. He can roll forward. It's a small cut to the left. The cue ball will come here. He can roll forward or he can stun. He elected to punch it. So again, that transition, because he tried to swing fast, he got on the 8, but he put his hand up, acknowledging he got lucky. He left him hooked. This is an easy one rail kick to hit.
He's about to ask to go 1 or 2 here because that's where the
I
9
like
sits.
one, but he's getting his jump cue.
Probably doesn't have the whole 8. Do you think he has to jump over the whole 8 or
Half
just
of it.
half of it?
Yeah.
Not the worst option if.
These guys are both surgical with their jump cues, though. They go to them in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Bag
All right,
is
so
known
that
for his
was
jump cue.
a wonderful attempt. Just barely missed pocketing the 6. All right, so Baginski's going to go ahead, take his time, go through his procedure, and execute. Now, I'm noticing this right now because, again, I'm an instructor. The bridge that he opted to use with his hand placement on the rail, I am not a fan of. The reason why is because your shaft isn't laying level on the table. So it creates a little bit of unwanted height. So therefore, you're almost micro or mini massing the ball if you decide to put English.
Yeah.
And that, affects how you come into the so on contact point that you're thinking about. Did he call the cut or the bank?
I think he called the cut, but
Yeah, he cut it with a hair inside. Man, that cue ball got all the way back up.
yeah.
All right, so because Baginski's straight in, he actually has to go to one of the rails to get closer to the 8. So you have to hit it, draw it back, or hit it with top left. He's cheating the pocket, going to hit it with top left. No, he drew it. Okay.
I
So
like
he
top
decided to
left.
keep.
It get you a little closer than that, but I agree.
So he's got to be careful because it looked like he was slowly ascending upward as he swung through. So pay attention to the height of his head. That one he stayed down better.
Yeah, really good
So
stroke
he's going
there.
to steal the lead here at 2-1. Good. Now let's see if he gets a little bit better with his break. Yeah, you're pretty surgical with your jump cue too, Mr. Griggs. Well, yeah. You're speaking of which, you're another student. Cracked off a couple of things, right? Yeah.
Up and comer, man.
And we have Mr. Sanchez in the house as well. So, Phillip Sanchez gracing us with his presence. Yeah, his bridge stays pretty long, but he's got the timing down to where he makes the 6-7. So, I mean, this is going to help Chris with his confidence because this is what I tell all my students. We've been working on our breaking the last week and a half because nationals are coming up.
Yep.
So anytime you can break and manufacture a shot on the 1, obviously I'm teaching you to make a ball on the break, but it builds your confidence because now you stay at the table. You don't have to sit there and, oh, I just won a game. Oh, I broke. Now I got to push or play safe.
Yeah.
Oh, see, he tried to do too much. One is cue ball got overcooked and he overspun it because he went rail first and then the spin threw it back into the rail because of the right he had on it.
Yeah, it's so overlooked, right? Like a lot of people are like, "Well, I'm not good enough to break a run. What do I care?" I'm like, "Well, it allows you to maintain control of the
That's
table."
exactly the way you want to change how they think.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you firsthand, I was not, surgical with my cue ball. I relied on my shot making and my break to keep me in play. So he's got low right, good practice strokes, great execution. And he stayed down, he stayed focused. He's got position on the 3.
Man, I didn't know he had enough of that too. He could hit it full enough to miss the side pocket on the way back. He stroked that one well, Mitch.
Well, and that goes a lot to his cueing, right? He cued it with draw, had a hair of right, and then his timing on how he finished through the ball spoke for itself. So now he's going to go with top, maybe a hair of right, touch the top cushion. We know this table is lively, and he wants to get back to where his cue ball's at probably right now.
Like a nice full look on the 5 to shoot the 8 up. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, so now you can just stop it, or you can even roll to the short rail and hit it with left and bring it back to where it's straight because then you shoot a stop shot and the 9's right there off the rail, side pocket, roll in, roll in. So
yeah,
the 5 to the 8, you hit it top left. You play it hard enough for the cue ball to touch the spring-loaded bottom rail, and that spring-loaded bottom rail, if it has a residue of left, it's going to get you naturally on the 8. You do not want to spin this ball with top right and come around to shoot it in the same pocket. So he did that, but he kind of jumped up when he delivered it. So the left didn't stay on the ball as much as he wanted it to.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's got enough of a gap. Yeah, he hurried up and called it, so he can still see it. He's going to cue this ball with low. Just bring the cue ball back side to side. He's got to make sure he doesn't put any right and put that cue ball right back there where it is. Great shot.
Oh, how about that? That is not
So now
an
the
easy
9-10
shot.
is just we got a 2-2 ball game, and this will help Phillip's confidence.
Yeah, a little bit of a formality. Knock this one in, tied it up 2-2. Great shot on that 8 all the way down the rail.
Yeah, so
Mitch will
he
tell you
basically,
it's easy, but it's not.
No.
I'm just kidding.
And again, the reason why I'm trying to give you guys as much information as I can is, I mean, obviously you're aware that I am a capable player, but I want to show you some of the things that I offer when I teach. So if you haven't reached out about getting any lessons, you're inclined to, or when we have our app all finished up, you at least come subscribe and see what you can learn in the comfort of your own home. And the difference is, right, sometimes your retention rate after you work with me for an hour or two, as you can tell in the booth, I talk a lot. Or in the class, you might not get as many reps. So what we'll be able to do is record the session and then email it to you. So depending on how long the session is, and then you'll always have it and you can remember what we went over. So Phillip there actually changed his bridge position and hit it a hair softer. And look, it was more beneficial. He didn't have two balls touching. He made two balls and he has position on the deuce.
Is that 3?
So the 3 ball doesn't go in the side past the 5. The 2 he's almost straight in on. So he has to go forward and get position for the 3-5 combo, a bank on the 3 in the side, or possibly the 3 all the way up in the corner. Or he cannot. He'd have to draw back and play a 3-7 combo. So pay attention. See how he's walking around. I know you can't probably see his face like we can, but see how he's surveying the table? He's seeing where he wants to land. He's weighing his shot value from each position. Oh, yeah, and silly me. I'm only talking about making balls. He can also roll forward and look for a safe to play. People that do that stuff. Ooh, he hit it with a little left.
Do that stuff.
So
what I heard,
left that deuce hanging, but he was fortunate to leave him. So Chris is going to go rail first with spin.
What you're trying to say is us mere mortals that lay up on shots when there's an out.
No,
that's what I heard, Mitch.
No, it's just I know aggression, man. It comes from being a young man. I'm like, you're gonna let me see a shot. All right, I'm gonna cowboy up and get it. All right, so he hit that one and immediately went to his jump cue. So he's gonna come over and see where he's gonna perform surgery. He's calling 3 ball up in the corner.
These are always a little bit. So when the cue ball's jumping, like let's say it's jumping coming into the 3, what's the tendency if the ball doesn't land on it or isn't flat coming into it? Does it
from
cut
that distance?
Short
he's probably landing into it, and it can actually. It just depends, right? Because it's such a small spot. If you end up hitting it a hair to the left, it could actually overcut the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
So it just depends on if you're like a hip hop song, you gotta get up to get down. Oh wow! So he could see the edge of it. And he decided to back cut it, which is probably a better shot. He was just not successful in pocketing it. Now Phillip has a thin cut while he's elevated over the 10 ball. Not an easy shot. The other thing is, I can't believe I'm saying this. You could roll into it thick like a bank, and you can 3-rail it. Or I think of a 3-railer. You lag it. You go short rail, long rail before the side pocket at the first time, and then it lands almost bottom rail, and you just leave the cue ball up table. He's deciding to spin, try and get behind the 6 or the 9, but he left him straight in.
Balls lay pretty good from here, Mitch.
And again, that's part of the reason why is because when you're using spin on a real lively table, it's tough to just boom, stop on a dime and leave him behind the ball.
Yeah.
That's why I would have opted to play the separation, because I'm playing to the way the table plays, real springy, as Chris is finding out on his stroke on the 3 ball. And he's just kind of looking and grinning because he knows. 4 ball in the corner. Now, this one, even though he's shooting it in the corner, the 5's kind of blocking the pocket. I like playing it in the side.
You too.
If you can see the edge of it and the 10's not blocking it, I'm feathering that thing in the side. See, he's looking, putting his cue up for the tangent line. But he's got to worry about possibly rolling forward and maybe scratching in the side anyway, believe it or not. Because he doesn't have access to the bottom of the ball because of the rail. So, yeah, I'm cutting this ball in the side 8 days a week.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, you're going to miss the 6 coming up table, right?
This is the second time he's elevating. So again, anytime you elevate your cue stick, you are dramatically decreasing your ability to pocket the ball successfully. All right, so now he pocketed the 4 on the side. Obviously not what he called. Phillip's going to take it. He's got 5 balls, but the only problem is his cue ball is running to the left, which runs into the 7 or runs into the 10 if he tries to draw it. So I almost like the shot he played earlier. Shoot it with low right, go in between the 7-10 to the long rail outside the corner pocket, and then pinch it, and then come around 3 rails. But you might get stuck behind the 9 in doing so.
Sure does look cool, doesn't it?
Used to be one of my favorite shots.
He's playing a high ball here. Is he going to play off the right side of the 7? Oh, no.
Yeah, he did go off the 7.
It kind of worked out. He's got to look at the 6, and he's got a future if he can make this 6.
So Phillip does the same bridge, and I've actually mentioned it to him before as I've worked with him. That bridge keeps your cue stick a little bit higher. Man, he hit that ball really good. And it's so weird because you'd never think your cue ball went boom, top rail. He went 6 rails, and he didn't really hit that ball that hard.
No, they are playing springy, man.
So it's like, think about that. The cue ball went into the 6 ball. The 6 ball received energy, and the cue ball still went 6 rails around the table.
Is that a rubber thing, or is this cloth stretched pretty tight? What do you think?
I think a lot of it is just the conditions of how worn it is, and also because we're like a drier state.
Yeah.
That our tables, like anytime it's like a little bit better air conditioned,
look at that.
He hit that ball good. It does affect the table. It's like they almost become a little bit more lively. So he's going to call the bank cross side, stiff it with draw.
Like a little right here to hold it, or just
no, because of how short the table's playing. So he just hit it with good speed, and straight in on the 10.
Oh, look at that! What an out there!
And notice how he's hitting the ball with a little bit more pace.
How about that out there from Phillip, man? That didn't look like the easiest of racks, but Phillip kind of got out of line once or twice. Came with a couple big shots and a big.
Remember what I said about breaking and making some balls and getting shape. So he broke, made 2 balls, got shape on the deuce, and then they jockeyed for position. But you see how it's building a little bit of confidence?
No, for sure.
And again, I'm just saying this because we're here watching. You guys are going to know who won the second we do. but it's good to know this information so when you're down in a set, you can just be ready. All you need is that 1 inch to spark a little bit. Let you see a ball, let you be a threat.
Yeah, both these guys look a lot more comfortable on the table. First match we watched earlier today, and shout out to Nate. He did play well, but they're in the middle there. And I don't want to say he got a little complacent. He got up a little bit, let Jake back in the match. They both missed their fair share. They both made some incredible shots, but seen a lot more cleanup pool here from Phillip and Bags, I think.
Well, again, and remember, I mean, if you're going from a statistician point, right, or math, I mean, they're 30 to 40 points. That's less than 10% in a rating, math wise, where these guys are a little bit higher, and these are some of the little things that are a little bit more polished.
Yep.
Hence, Nate, even if he's at home, or I think he's over at the bank bringing cue ball, so he made the 10 ball and scratched. The 10 ball spots. There's a little bit of a cluster, so now Baginski might shoot the 110 if the one's not impugned by the 3, and then Phillip will be on 1 if they are playing 3 foul. Yeah, because the 2 balls tied up. There's a bunch of. He's gonna just shoot an early 10.
Was that one past the 3?
Yeah. I can see from here they're not touching at all. All right, so pay attention to the speed that he hits this at. I bet you he hits it a little bit softer, but not soft enough to leave it dangling if he misses.
Is the cue going behind the 3 or the 5?
He's gonna just roll it. Okay, behind the 3. So the fact that he tried to manipulate it behind the 3 is part of the reason why he missed the shot.
Yeah, I really
put English on
the shot itself.
So now I like he's just gonna think about jumping. I mean, I'm like kicking to the long rail over there coming into the 110 because I don't care if I'm on 2 at that point. I'm separating them. You could even just fire into them all.
Right. No, I'm curious. You made a good point there because the fact that you immediately looked at, I'm prioritizing making this 10, and I might hook them, maybe leave a little separation. If I don't, like a little separation between the cue ball and the 3 ball or whatever else, but I'm definitely gonna hide the one still. But you didn't put a whole ton of emphasis in hiding the cue ball there. It was the shot that was in front of you. So that
Correct.
110 combo, you're putting a lot of emphasis on making it. And if you don't, well, I'm going to accept maybe a little bit lesser of a safe, is what you're saying?
Correct.
It's interesting. I think I duck
Oh,
weight.
what a great hit.
Yeah, sure was. He's
like,
going to get rewarded.
My turn.
No, I definitely learned something there, Mitch. Sometimes maybe I've missed it too many times in my life, but sometimes I just look at it and say, what happens when I miss?
It's
And
interpretation. It's interpretation. A lot of people, oh, why'd he shoot that? Well, maybe because I practiced it like a madman when you weren't looking the one time I'm on stream. Like, hours of my life. And it makes sense to me. So, yeah, he just went to separate him a little bit. So now the 2 ball goes in either side pocket, but as he has ball in hand, it just depends on where he wants to roll to. I like rolling 1 in this low side pocket towards us, towards the camera, and have the cue ball float over by the 5 and shoot the 2 in the side.
Looks like he might be going for the 3 foul here.
Yeah, it does. He's going to slide him behind the 5. Yeah, I don't know. I think that could have been a little better. He could have put the 1 ball lower. Now he's going to look at the jump.
Bags is real good at. Well, I guess all he does is the overhand jump, but he's real good at the overhand jump.
He's a little hesitant because of how close it is, but he's still going to try it because that's his strength.
That's a great shot.
A great hit. And he was fortunate. So if I'm Phillip, I'm kicking between the 6-7. Oh, it looks like he might be able to look at it. He's looking at going to the bottom rail, hitting it with left, coming from behind. I like going multiple rails, but that's because I think I'm prepared for kick shots like this.
In your teachings, do you teach both methods, the dart method and the overhand
Honestly,
method, or are you
again, I'm not comfortable darting, so I can't teach it. I mean,
Yeah.
do I know how to? Yes, but there's always so much of a residue of spin because of the dexterity in my fingers. I don't control that thing well.
Yeah.
But you let me hold it like I hold my regular pool cue and jack up and elevate. I got plenty of data saved there, and I know how to swing that.
Yeah, so and I guess my follow up there is do you have do you feel like if you were acclimated to doing it both ways, do you feel like you can get the same amount overhanded as you do?
I mean, probably, but I still feel like then it comes down to physics.
Yeah.
I feel like my hand holding it versus, that's like holding a baseball bat versus two fingers is like holding like chopsticks.
Yeah.
So which one's more prepared to hold the pool cue of a greater mass, right?
Yeah, I hear you. But what you're basically saying is
oh,
you're
what?
Very...
We both got pictures.
Oh,
cheers.
Cheers. But basically, you're more familiar. I mean, you're very familiar with what you can do with the overhand method or whatever you want to call it. And you know exactly what you can do with it and you can't do with it. And, and you can control it.
Well, it's the same thing. Like now, the way Cornell Benali was nice enough to build me a cue, and that's the ebony cue that you'll see me playing with. I can full cue jump with that mofo. That thing is sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm very fortunate that he was kind enough to do such a thing. So I learned to do that way back because jump cues weren't a thing when I was coming up.
Oh, yeah.
But that's also why I like, Joven, when we put on that match on your table, he's like, there's no way to play safe on you. You jump, you kick, you bank, you. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's awfully frustrating. Speaking firsthand. I'm not good enough to run out, and I can't play safe on you. What do I got to do, man?
Practice winning the flip.
No. Yeah, no kidding. Should have stuck with golf.
All right, so he's looking at back cutting the 4, or is he looking at? He's looking at the 410. So you shoot this shot. You shoot it with low right. The right throws the 4, but it kills the cue ball, and you use the 9-5 as blockers. Oh, he's looking at cut. Yeah, he's looking at the combo.
I think he's a little undecided here. Yep, finally called the 10 ball.
Well, he's shooting at the side because he's looking at where he wants to hit on the 4.
Yeah.
And then he's going to step over.
On the 10
yeah, he is. See, now he stepped behind the cue ball to see where he wants to hit on
he was looking at the 4 into the 10. Okay.
Yeah. Just hit it. All right, so he was fortunate that the 9 ball became a blocker.
Yeah, I got a roll out of that one, Mitch.
Three cards crazy. Three cards, and the crazy card, since it's 3 card, it goes so lightning. So if I get lightning.
All right, kick, made a good hit. Left him a shot. Now, this one is selective. You can shoot it in the side, but you got to hit it soft. He's calling it in the corner because he likes the way his cue ball is for the 5. So he's going to hit it low and just kind of slide it up there. So again, these rails playing a little lively. I would have hit that ball probably half as hard.
Did he give it too much? Did he give these rails too much respect, or it was just that springy?
I think it was that springy. He was like, "What? WTF?"
Yeah.
All right, what a great shot. What a great shot.
Oh, look
He
at
was
that
over
shot.
there kissing it, knowing the cue ball was coming up.
Oh, that's beautiful. Can't hit it better than that, Mitch.
That was pretty good. Now Bags is gonna have to go multiple rails. This one's almost like a 3-rail Z. But this table's playing quick enough. He's looking at Mass Sam behind the 7, trying to spin down there. I don't know. What are you doing here, Dustin? Might be worth sliding the 8 over to the 7, trying to tie it up, or
Yeah, maybe. I
kick
mean,
the 7 into the 6 and tie them up.
I'm praying to whatever I believe in, man. This is a really bad spot, dude.
Put you in the electric chair.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, I mean, immediately what you said earlier, like, 3-rail Z. Can he get between the 6-7 and then draw it? And
Well,
hold his cue ball?
that's paying attention to how the table's playing.
I don't think he can. Can he get behind that between that 6 and 7 to the rail?
No, because of the 10. So he's spinning
Okay, so
behind
he's
it.
gotta play it
Try and spin it wide.
on or right.
And he dang near did it.
Yeah.
All right, so no 2 balls are touching. You got ball in hand, but you're on a very lively table. So I play this to shoot the 6 on the side, so I can not underhit anything. I just kind of let the cue ball roll because it's going to move a little.
Yep.
And then looks like he's going to do the same.
It's interesting listening to your kind of thought process going through this. Are these like, from table to table? Are these adjustments that you're constantly
100%.
making? The
These
cue ball playing on the table, the humidity.
You're hearing my insanity out loud.
I love it, man.
All the stuff.
Like
I might look cool as a cucumber, but on the inside, I'm like the Tasmanian devil.
Like I say, Jesus, bro. Like I say every time, I love to pick your brain, and I know it's a lot, man. Yeah. I appreciate you hanging out with us and
I
putting up
appreciate
with
the
me,
people
man.
that are viewing, on their Friday night watching this. All right, so now there was absolutely no reason for that. All you had to do was hit it soft. Table's playing quick. You roll forward a little bit. It's just trying to do too much.
Yeah. That was almost really good. I think he called the bank there. Bring his cue ball all the way back. Great look on the 8. Just rattled up the 7.
So now this is one of my favorite shots. Jacked up with draw. No, there's a little angle. He's going to have to spin this ball. And with as lively as the rails are, you'd be surprised how easy it is. Top right, find your flow in your practice strokes and let it go.
Bit of a different pace here, man. I've played Phillip quite a bit, and he's not necessarily a slow player. He's generally plays a little bit more upbeat, but coming from Nate and
But again,
Jake,
look, see how he was still down on the ball while the cue ball was moving? Now that's unfortunate. He hit that thing pretty sporty.
That is brutal. But Nate and Jake were so fast, and you can tell that Bags and Phillip really, really want it. They really want to beat each other. They're taking their time on every shot, trying to put on a show for us.
But now that I mentioned that, is it starting to resonate how much different the little nuances are point-wise per player?
Absolutely.
Especially you, right? You're higher than these guys, so it's like you see Chris looked like he was almost standing up a little bit as he transitioned through the ball.
Yeah.
Stay down. All right, 3-3.
All right. I wouldn't be surprised to see this match go like this all night, Mitch.
I mean, they are only a Fargo point difference, so I mean, it's nice to see.
Yeah, on paper it's supposed to be 12-13.
And there's your customary we got action from Mr. Daniels himself.
I was going to mention February 13th is the next E3 with me sponsored match between Zayd Yusuf and Jay Suko.
All right, there you go. If you don't have any Valentine's action, we got some for you here at Bullshooters, February 13th.
I think we're going to try to do it at Dozers.
Oh, okay, there you go. Sweet.
Yeah, we're going to try to set up at Dozers February 13th.
Okay, Dozers it is. All right, I don't mind driving. All right. Oh, that's
Seen a lot of scratches on the break.
they've
Mitch.
had 6. This is the 7th break, and they've scratched 3 or 4 times.
Big mistake, and they really haven't quite been punished for it. I haven't seen someone really take control of the table or run them out from the break. But
Phillip did. When
oh, did he?
Chris broke, missed the 1, and then Phillip run all the way out. That was to go up 2-1.
Ooh,
If I do remember.
no, I. Just anybody that observes. Seen a little bit of back and forth, but no, I think Phillip
So
stepped
he-
away first.
Yeah,
Oh,
he went to the restroom. So
Okay.
Chris made the cue ball, the 3 ball, the 6 ball, and the 8 ball. So he made 30% of the rack.
Oh, that's
Phillip has ball in hand with no 2 balls touching, and the 7 ball by the side pocket looking like a ghost. So again, for you folks at home or anybody listening, pay attention to the cue ball because every ball is just going to disappear. So you're just navigating the cue ball through traffic. So you would hit this ball. He's hitting it with top and a hair left, but how he finishes, he put a little bit more left. So I'm saying this because if I end up, should he be defeated? See, first shot out of the gate, out of line. Now he's going to hurry up and shoot it because he can see it. But like he didn't survey where he wants to be on the 4 ball like he did before. He just hit it. He broke out the 7.
it worked out.
Well, he's feeling his shoulder. I don't know if he's happy, but it looks like he can make the 4 balls back cut to the left. He's surveying it, sizing it up. Now he's got to take care of his cue ball.
Yeah, the way you hit the 3, you got to be pretty happy with this result, even though it's not perfect.
Well, again, but you have to pay attention to the individual, right? People sit there, they see it on TV. Oh my God, I should have been here. No, take what you get, man.
Yeah.
Be a fighter. Be happy you're in the ring.
Adapt or die, man.
All right, good speed. So now, does he stop it and shoot the 9 in the other side and just slow roll this in?
It's a good thing you got to introduce the pool, Mitch, because I have a feeling you would have been an engineer had it.
And you know what's funny is that's where I get the most flack in a lot of my pool lessons. I do work with a couple of engineers,
Oh, do you really?
and they are very detail oriented because they want
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the data right there, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you have to build the data and log the info. Then we go back and we look at it,
Yeah,
right?
let's work
So
on
shoot
this
some
straight on
shots.
shot before.
Get some shots first. Show me that you're competent, and then I'll sit there and fill in the gaps in the coding, so to speak, and then
Yeah.
we'll rectify the situation.
That's funny, man. I love that.
But yeah, that's an out loud observation.
I've
So-
worked with a few
But now that
engineers.
we can see Phillips Bridge right here. See how that extra little bit of height, his shaft's that much higher off the rail. So he might overspin this. Okay, he didn't. 50-yard line, so he can cut it into the pocket, either one.
Yeah, like this. I think the cue ball's a little bit on the right side. Feels comfortable cutting this to the left.
So notice each time his ball pocketing, wonderful. Cue ball, he's got to take care of it. And that this lively table is going to get to both of them throughout the match. He hit it a little thick. And I think he was the favorite to make that ball. But
Yeah.
Bags is going to go ahead and steal the lead. Play it in the corner. I see him hitting this, 40, 50%, and just above rolling it in. Again, a little bit of speed. Make that cue ball go forward. We got a 4-3 race. So Phillip almost run all the way out. Didn't close the 10 ball. So again, part of that is, he was probably frustrated that he hit the 9.
Yeah.
The 7 ball he shouldn't have juiced as like a stop or a draw. He should have committed to it. But I like just slow rolling it, and the cue ball stays right there. It would have been an extra 2 to 3 inches further away from the 9 ball.
Yeah.
All right, so again, long bridge. This cue ball's a ball link behind the middle diamond. So again, he made the 7. Almost made the 4-railer. Got position on the 1. The 2's tied up. So again, the relationship between the cue ball and the 1 ball is very important in almost all of your breaks, with the exception of 8 ball, because 8 ball you can shoot whatever.
Oh, look at that.
So he might have gotten bailed out by the rack by accident.
No. It's coming back to Phillip. Tried to play safe. Found the side pocket. Option to Phillip. Obviously taking it. And the rack doesn't lay bad. He's got a little maneuvering he has to do, but let's see if we can get out from here, man. Is he trying to? He's going with 3 rails. He's trying to shoot the gap between the 8 and the rail here on the 3rd rail.
Yeah, so again, this is your natural flow of your cue ball. He's going to hit it with top, bring it around, come into the master's chalk. Maybe a hair left would help. So he hit it with enough speed, went through the 8. Bump shape special. Gin the 8 while he was at it, 1 less to run out. Looks like he can see the edge of it, so he's going to spin this in, low right, and again, he's probably going to hit it with speed. So the speed keeps the spin on the cue ball along with your follow through. He did hit the 6, manufactured shape.
Now I don't know why I do it, but because through repetition I've learned it. Why is bottom right better than right there when I'm coming into that 5?
All right, so what's the difference between bottom and middle?
I mean, obviously, stunning it or drawing
what does bottom do? It resists going forward, so it
Yep.
has a slide dynamic.
Okay.
So it slides and climbs through the object ball a little bit further than actual middle right, where middle just rolls.
So I have
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have more kind of a dragging, resisting,
Correct.
spinning
It climbs
ball.
through the ball a little bit deeper because it's sliding through.
Wow, that's so sick, Mitch. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so he cinched the 6. He's got position. Good. But again, he's not taking care of his cue ball. All right, they're not froze, so I like back cutting this ball with low right in the corner and hit it like it owes me money. Just because of how thin you're hitting it, you got to move the 10, right? I mean, yeah, you can bank it, but then you have to jack up. You miss it. The cue ball doesn't get out of the way. See, he's guiding, seeing where the cue ball goes.
Yeah,
he's going to get down. Oh, he's looking at the bank.
Yeah, you risk the double hit here, too.
No, not as thin. If you bank it, you risk the double hit. If you hit it thin, no, the cue ball's just going away.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, can't see. How much separation is between like cue ball and that 10 ball?
I honestly think it's probably like less than half a ball, so like an inch.
Okay.
Because you can look from the shadows on the table. See the gap in between them?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to watch it? Sorry, I thought I was being summoned. They're going to get the guy that's had a couple of shots since the sun's gone down. He's calling the bank.
Wish
And
I
we
could see
can't
it
tell
from
you
here.
it's close to the way.
I don't have a clue.
I really do. Personally, I'm thinning the heck out of this ball and just hitting it firm.
Calling the cut.
Yeah, he's just pointing out where he thinks his cue ball's going. But yeah, I like cutting it because also, say you hit it hard and you thin it, it goes to the long rail and drifts middle table because you're not hitting it hard enough or thick enough to send it around the world. He's
Love
hitting
it.
it with left to help throw it, but I don't think that's conducive to a good cue ball health. Pocketing it.
Man, what a shot.
5 balls with the. Oh, what a shot! All right, we got a ball game, 4-4.
He had it all.
He said, "We don't play no banks. We cut the crap out of this ball." All right, so Colt 44.
Made that one look easy. Good gosh. From here, it was tough to tell how much 10 ball he had there, but cut it backwards.
Well, excuse me. I'm going to use the restroom.
Yes, sir.
I'll be right back.
We're all gravy, baby. Yeah, Tim is right. Race to 9 from here. It looks like the players are taking a small break from here. I will as well. And we'll be back with you shortly. 4-4 so far. What a cut shot there for Phillip. Man,
All right, sorry, folks, I'm back.
Don't even make that at work.
My dear friend Jimmy in the background. It's been a pretty fun evening obviously those of you tuned in are very familiar, but it's your normal madhouse on a Friday night here at Bullshooter. So back to the action. So they both literally have a very similar breaking style with their bridge hand off the rail, and then big swing, big wind up. There's another scratch, another 10 ball tied up. So they definitely gonna have to. Whoever the recipient of the 2 hours is, we're spending a half hour breaking.
You know, that's also like a really cool thing. Like, obviously, you know, you in Cleveland sponsoring the match and you doing that. I mean, it would be different if it was just you offering up a lesson to somebody, but you sitting back here and taking note after note after note, saying, "I know exactly what you need." You know?
Oh yeah, no.
I think it's such an awesome.
I forget. Ralphie may he rest in peace. And he's like, one of his lines is, he's a comedian. He like, Daddy don't give you what you want. Daddy give you what you need. So I mean,
no.
yeah, I'm gonna help them with what I know will make a difference in their game.
Yes.
Because again, like we went over, no matter what level, what game, the break is very important. And I've given so many lessons, especially as of lately with the special I had going on for a year, where you pay $1,000 and you can learn for a year. There's a few people that took advantage of it, and I mean they get like 6 hours a week. I normally charge $80 an hour. That's $480 a week.
Hey, why not?
Times 52 weeks. That's a gross number when you say it out loud.
You know what? Hats off to them, man.
No, and I'm glad that they looked me up. All right, so he has long bridge, but he was just not moving it a lot, so I'm not completely against it. All right, so small strokes, kill the cue ball. All right, so now he's probably going to get position, so he's got to be careful that long bridge, because then his backhand's going to steer it, and then look, 3 ball stayed hanging, and his cue ball wasn't where he wanted it to be.
I like matches like this, man. A lot of times you see some. I mean, granted, it can go either way, but you know, a lot of times we see some lopsided matches, and you got to sit over here and talk about what the other guy needs to do to make himself back in the match, and you know, you sit there and you almost kind of pull for the underdog a little bit because you're like, man, he's just kind of getting beat up out there. When you kind of have a blow for blow, or I guess
it's awesome
tennis match per se. It's
they're volleying back and forth.
Yeah, it's
All right, so Phillip didn't get perfect shape on the 4 ball, shot the bank. His lineup was good, his execution was not, and that's again because of how short and lively the table's playing. He hit that soft, got a long shot on the 6. He's going to hit it with top or a little bit of draw. Well, he's again that bridge. He tried to draw or stop, but now he's kind of hooked.
Yeah, I didn't quite get there, man. You know, I make that mistake too, because it's like when I try to draw enough, I end up rattling the 6. I'm sure you probably have the same mentality. It's like, if I hit this too hard, I end up rattling the 6. If I don't hit it hard enough, well, here we are.
Yes, but here's what you'll learn. You might rattle the 6, but did your cue ball do what it was supposed to do? Because then you hit the shot effectively.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's where you have to weigh it. Was it really, then you can understand that you have to cue it that aggressively, but you need to execute better.
Yeah.
So then you know if it was a cue ball thing or a ball pocketing thing. And in that case, it was a cue ball thing.
Yeah. So there's no real value in pocketing a ball if you didn't get to where you need to be.
Yeah, exactly, because that's what the game's about.
Yeah.
You got to keep the party going.
Do you break out this 9-10 here?
Yes and no. You have to hit it firm.
That's such a cop-out answer, man.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, you can.
No, I'm kidding.
You shoot the 7 in the corner. You come into the 10 ball, but you got to hit a little firmer because it's got to go through the 10.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
And then if you hit the 9 ball, well, damn, you could be hooked by the 10 ball next. So it's just,
Yeah,
I mean, you can roll forward. like he's going to, shoot the 8 and then break it out.
There's a lot of variables with breaking it out with the 8.
See?
And I think it's the 8 balls, shooting the 8 next after breaking it out. It's so much more controlled. You can play safe if you get a little funny on it.
Yes.
Now you can get stuck behind the 10 if balls are all weird. You can be way up table, have a long shot on the rail. Something weird can happen, in my eyes.
So again, this is an elevated stroke. So he was fortunate to hit that. So right now he's 1 to the good. Chris is 2 to the negative when jacked up. He had to elevate to put the low on the ball and the right. The right hit the 8. The low stopped it from going forward. The right climbed off of it and slid into the 9-10, and he manufactured position in the top corner.
What?
Baginski's asking to charge something.
We've got plugs.
Oh,
Oh,
Phillip missed the 9 ball.
yeah, real good effort there too, man. Caught up in the jaws and should do it. Bag's going up 5-4. If we can clean this up, I'm going to go ahead and start the process of trying to mark it. Man, they got fruit flies all over the place now, man.
Long
Is that what they are?
bridge. Overcooked it.
Oh,
I still like him to make the 10, but
I
it's
do
not where he
too.
wanted to be.
but I'm not clicking it anymore.
Yeah.
I was
get
about
into
to-
his routine.
I was about to flip the scoreboard. It'll be just fine. Man, I hate saying that.
All right. Pocketed. 5-4.
Yep, there it is. Phillip is a little dissatisfied with this play, Mitch.
Well, I mean, you can either get mad or you can get over it. Focus on the next balls you got to make. You hear me? You can either get mad or you can get over it. Focus on the next balls you got to make. It's up to you. All right. That's the way you want to be. Good break. Made the 6. Almost made the 4-railer. 10 balls lagged by the hole. 9-7's tied up, but he didn't really manufacture a formidable shot on the 1. He's going to probably lag and play safe. Put the 1 ball, use the 5 ball as a blocker. Me personally, I'm hitting the 1 thin, pushing it over to the top rail, sliding down under the 4. Oh, he definitely hit it hard enough to get a rail, bumped the 4, but he did not get safe.
What's up, Sully? That's me right there, bro.
Which one? This one?
All the way to the right. Go.
All right. Oh yeah, we never asked. Can you guys hear us all right? No, you're not wrong. All right, just making sure we're all good in the hood. He pocketed the 1 ball. He's looking at his shot on the deuce. He's going to slow roll it in the side, which is good for his position on the 3. And here's the spot. The 5 to the 7. Do you need to break out the 7 or you just need to get position on it?
Good question. I think it.
Ooh, he hit it soft, but he was fortunate to leave him hooked by the 8. He did get shot on the 3 like he wanted.
Sure does look like the 7 goes over there where the 10 is,
Yeah,
right?
it does. It
So-
goes right by. So you shoot the 5 with a little draw. You shoot
Yeah.
the 7 with a little draw. The 8 you slow roll. Oh wow, he almost made it. Move that 10 ball out of the pocket. So I think Phillip can spin this ball in, or he's playing safe. He said safe. He's gonna weld him to the 10. Might have overhit it. I think he's hooked.
Yeah, if anything, you can see an edge, but I don't know.
What a shot. Oh, he said no, that wasn't what I was going for.
Yeah, when I said an edge, I meant the full ball.
Tried to catch it.
In my hand. It's a bottle that came all the way over here from a table away. All right, let's see what Phillip does from
Well,
the 5
yeah,
to the
now
7.
that
What kind of shape does he get himself? He knows the 7 goes in that corner pocket by the 10. But how does he lay up for it?
He's gonna draw it straight back and shoot where we were looking at.
It's full look on it.
And again, honestly, some people, like, if you're nervous and you draw it back a little, you end up overcooking it. That's very, very normal because those are nerves, right? You end up trying to draw a little, you do too much. At this point, I'd almost rather draw it. I mean, if you can go forward, it's probably easier because then you can go long rail, short rail, long rail, and still land where he's at.
Yeah,
But you let your stroke out a little.
yeah, what's that? A little top left and get you there?
Yeah, see? So he's elevating. He's going to draw. Hit it pretty well. Made sure he brought it back to the rail so it would leave the rail. And same thing, he's going to draw it a little. 8 in the side, 9 in the side, 10 in the side, and hopefully he's answered serve, so to speak.
I do like the confidence there. I do like him using the rail there versus trying to float into position. He came maybe a little bit too far, but he'll
Well-
be able to make it work.
Oh, he's looking at rolling all the way down. I don't know. See, now he's second guessing. I like drawing the ball, even if it's a small cut.
Do you draw it? I don't know how much cut he has. Do you draw it to the side rail?
Above
and
the
then back?
side pocket.
Yeah.
Yep. And that way you just know that you hit it with a lot of draw, so you make sure it climbs high.
Yeah, and I almost don't, as long as I get on the 8, I almost don't mind any angle I get on the 8 because I can pretty reliably get on the 9. Obviously,
Okay,
you'd like to
so
be full on it.
He got shaped for the roll. He got down for the roll. He got back up, but now he's committed to the roll, and look how good he hit it. So hats off to Phillip for assessing, taking his time, and then coming to a solution that was best suited for him.
You know, if he just rolls it into position, he's going to have an angle to get down for the 10 anyways, even though the 10's hanging, but I think he's
Yeah,
not
but
going
it's
to do
the same
too
thing.
much.
You just roll it, touch the bottom rail, so you know you let your stroke out,
Yep.
and we should have a 5-5 ball game.
We sure should.
Now, again, you see the degree of which these two gentlemen are staying down compared to the previous two, and that'll help answer a lot of questions about what's the difference between a 525 and a 560 or a 530 and some of your answers.
Sorry, guys, I marked it up a little early. It is 5-5. Yes.
So in honor of Tim Daniels, me taking his place for the time being, we got action, right? Is that the line? All right. Here at morning, noon, and night. So again, gentlemen, if you decide to go back and listen to this later on after this match or tomorrow or Sunday, whoever I work with for the 2 hours, if there's anything you want to work on specifically, of course, we'll address it, but I'm going to put you in some spots where I feel like you need to work on the most.
Oh, for sure.
And that's no disrespect. It's just going to help you.
Did Leandria ever cash in on her?
Oh, yes, she did.
What was your big thing with her? I'm curious.
So, believe it or not, what her and I had gone over, because we also played on that Arizona against Nevada team that you're now the captain of, correct? Or is it your brother?
Jared
Your
is
brother.
the captain.
All right.
Yep.
So we had worked together in practices, and then I gave her 2 hours. And we'd come up here, and I kind of elaborated on, I said something, and then the last time I was on here, Sarah Sorg said that she had mentioned, and she was the recipient of the last one from last weekend's 500 and under. So she's got 2 hours coming. And it's not disrespectful. It's just me being very critical and factual that gentlemen hit the balls with a little bit more tenacity and pace, be it the testosterone and whatever. And it's just we go through the ball a little bit more. Ladies hit it a little bit more angelic. So the big takeaway that Sarah said is she's like, I think that my practice strokes being a little bit bigger attributed to my success of playing on the big table. I said, absolutely. They go hand in hand. Man, he hit that shot really well.
I can't hit it better
He
than
hit that ball hair left, lagged the cue ball all the way down table. Of course, Chris going for the jump cue. He'll definitely make a good hit. I don't know if he'll call the 5 or just try and play safe.
Carry on.
But that's some of the stuff that I touch base with Leandria.
Yeah.
Because again, she's played pool a long time. She loves it, and it's just some things that would help polish up. And believe it or not, she did very well up in Vegas, even though none of us felt like it. She played very well. Come with some deep shots, pocketing 8s and 9s, and like that's tough to do in that setting. So you got to just really, as a group, we got outplayed, outclassed, and they deserved it, unfortunately. All right, so he made the 1, pushed the 2 ball into position, so he's going to let the cue ball touch the top rail, get shaped for the 3 ball, so he can use his draw stroke to get position on the 4. He overcooked it with inside. See how far the cue ball came over the line? So it deflected a little much, and then he missed the 2 ball. So believe it or not, if he would have hit that ball with just top, he aimed it to make it. He would have made it. But when you apply that inside English like that, it deflects, and a lot of people don't know how to calibrate that. And that's something that I also touch base with in a lot of my lessons.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things to learn in pool. You never really know how much you know about pool until, and I obviously haven't taught too many people, but like, newcomers that come into it, I'm like, I got to play a little right. And they're like, well, how do I do that? Well, I'm like, well, you got to count for deflection and swerve and how fast they're going to hit it and what kind of English you're going to play on it, what kind of cue ball you're going to play on, and what kind of table you're playing on. What kind of shaft are you playing with? And I'm like, okay, you know what? Just make the ball.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it, man. It takes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just try to be that critical. I'm not saying that, I'm out there with a protractor every time trying to help someone. But the better I can teach them, the more they're going to realize, okay, so, because I mean, like I was telling Tim Daniel before these 2 gentlemen after the conclusion of the first match, I said, look, you walk up, whether it's him, me, you, Joe Schmo from over there, if they can come up and point at where I need to hit this ball to make it in the corner, we all do that, right? You know why? We all drove here. We have hand-eye coordination. What happens is when your line segment, when you get down and both hands are on the cue, there's a lost signal, and I try and bridge that gap. I try and make that signal strong so you can arrive at that contact point consistently and often. And I think that's where I excel. At least, from the people that I work with, they say my ability to convey is, above average. So I'm very blessed.
Not wrong, man.
Oh, he took a great swing at it. That was tough.
Yeah,
pinched it. But if you look, he actually did get fortunate because the 7-10 are tied up. I wonder if he's going to shoot 4-10. If it's a big enough gap between the 10-7 to where he can still play the combo. I wonder if he's going to possibly think about going for a 3 foul.
I was just thinking that myself, man. I just with where the 7-10 sits, I was trying to figure out how I could get my cue ball on the 7-10 from here, and then I'm like,
oh,
well,
this is actually not a bad idea. Play the 4-9.
I initially looked at shooting the 4 and bringing the cue ball on the 7-10, and then you're leaving yourself distance on the 5 across the table, and I'm like, I don't love that. So I'm trying to figure out.
Well, he's looking. The 4 comes off the 9, shoots it past the 10, run into it, and then everything's broke out. And then it's the 5 to the 6, really.
I like that. It's saucy. Got to get a look on the 4 afterwards. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why you hit it with a little pace, a little low right. The right throws the 4 to the left, hits the 9. You got 2 variables going to the left. He's looking at it now. And I'll tell you what, you guys can't see in the background, but Justin and I have a good seat. We got a good little audience here on a Friday night sweating this.
Yeah, man. It's definitely
And I think it's beneficial because it'll actually help the growth of the sport too. You got a bunch of people in here willing to pay a good amount of hourly table time for all the new diamonds they added.
how cool is that? Shout out to Mike Bates for putting the new diamonds in, and all of our. We're all thinking about Mike.
Absolutely.
We know he's going to come out of it on the back end, but we're hoping for the best. Hope to see you soon, Mike.
Oh, see, he went right after it thinking the 4 was going to go break it out. Now he gets fortunate to leave him tough. But he might think otherwise when Chris fires this and plays safe. Let that 4 ball with low left hit up in between the corner pocket and the 5 and freeze him to the 6. All right, he tried to do that, but I'll tell you what, that damn long bridge. So his tip position didn't finish where he wanted it to, so it didn't stop or have the low on it that he wanted.
This is dare try 410 right here, right?
Maybe.
No.
All right, so now you
Plenty
hit this one soft with top right. You come straight across, and you shoot the 6 ball down where he's standing, and then everything's just a slow roll. But watch how quick his practice strokes are. So that'll kind of be the telltale as to how he's going to strike the final one. See, they were small, finish. And then that same rhythm will translate over to the 6 ball. Hit it with top, a hair right. The hair right will throw the 6 into the cut to the left, but it also kill the cue ball and keep it towards the rail. And then he shoots the 7 in the opposite corner pocket with low right, shape on the 9, and give him a shot at taking the lead.
Starts with the 6 here. Gotta make it.
All right, he made it. So again, soft. You can use top right. That way you don't worry about climbing behind the 10. Just hit it hard enough to make it. Your cue ball touch the bottom rail, and then you'll be about pin high with the 10 ball. Don't go around the 10 because then you'll overjuice it. Something like that.
That's perfect. The 10's hanging. You can be anywhere.
Yep. Just hit it hard enough to make it with top. You don't want to. You ain't got to screw it up. It's right there. It's tic-tac-toe, baby.
Oh, Phillip going up.
Missed it.
He is not going up.
And
Bags is
jumped
going
up. And look how far that cue ball went. See, he said it. I jumped up. And I'm just repeating what we hear in person, folks. All right, so he's down, committed, slow strokes, spun it. All right, so you see the speed that he struck that cue ball? Now
Yep.
think about that. The 9's already in the jaws. All you're doing is just playing a kick shot. All you got to do is slow roll it, touch the bottom arrow, you're perfect. But
Yep.
he decided to overcook it because he thought he needed to. So be careful when you're doing that. You're just playing the cue ball because the ball's going to disappear. But he was fortunate. All right, so Phillip looked like he was going to take the lead, but Baginski steals the lead.
Yeah, I stole one there for sure, Mitch. Kind of want to touch on something you said earlier. It's kind of stuck in my head a little bit, Mitch, when you mentioned something about, they're down on the ball and they're about to stroke the ball, and then you said, in your practice strokes or your pre-strokes, you said really get a feel for how you're going to get your cue ball there, how you're going to. And to me, when I've done my micro strokes or my pre-strokes, I've always kind of felt like that was more of like to loosen my back arm so my muscles are ready to address the ball. Is that a feeling that you have when you're stroking, like the pre-strokes? You're trying to gauge exactly how you're going to stroke the ball and where the cue ball is going to be delivered, how fast the cue ball is going to be delivered, and where it's going to go.
All right, Chris makes 2 balls. I'll address this, but he makes 2 balls. He made one the 4-railer in the corner, and then he got a little bit of a tough. He's going to cut this ball. But to address your question, all right? So how many times have you watched me play in our lives? A bit, right?
Quite a bit.
How many times have you seen me take practice strokes kind of up in the air?
Yeah.
A lot, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So then when I get down, how many times do I 1-2 stroke?
Yeah, man.
Almost all the time, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm taking those air strokes, that's getting the anxiety out.
Yeah.
When I get down, I already have my stroke picked out. I take 1 stroke to pick the speed, and then I execute because of how quickly I think, how quickly I talk, how quickly I walk. That is a characteristic of me. Because if I'm down too long, I'm sitting there already thinking, okay, what am I doing wrong now? And when you think wrong while you're down on the ball, no good. That's not good for your health. All right, he tried to spin it in. Yeah, got fortunate to leave behind the 7 or the 10 possibly, but I think Chris can hit it.
Yeah, looks like he's definitely got a full 1 here. So really, even before you get down, you pretty much have an idea of what that feels like.
While my opponent's shooting and the balls are coming to rest, I'm already putting in on paper what I want to do. So when I get up there, I don't think long. You think long, you think wrong. Because then it builds doubt when you're so used to. And I'm just saying this is a characteristic that works for me, right? Because I'm sitting there thinking while I'm in the electric chair and they're putting sweet chin music on me. Like, oh, God, what do I got? Okay, let me see the ball. Let me see the ball. I can see the ball. Oh, squirrel. Like, I'm ready to play. So it's just things of that nature where it's not, I don't need to get ready. I stay ready.
Yep.
And that's more along the lines and the difference that I could say that really resonates. Oh, Justin, you have a fan. Yo, Justin, can't wait for our match. Oh, that's Fernando.
Oh, yeah. I'm willing to do it. I do want to put it on.
Oh, he hit that ball firm.
I do want to put it out there. I did call Fernando out one night, and we've tried to make it work a few different times. A few unfortunate events for me. I had to go out to Texas once, and my cues got stolen next time. No, this time I was completely all in, and it's just I just want to be. I'm not the kind of guy. I don't like backers. I don't like anybody fronting me the cash. I want it to be all my money, and I wanted to be all my money playing him, and I told him I just need a week or 2 to come up with cash. So it was, I'm an idiot for calling him out, and it taken 2 or 3 weeks later than we really anticipated, maybe even longer.
It's all good.
It's definitely something that's happening. I love Fernando's game. That's why I want to play him. He's got the upper hand on me the last few times we played, and he's probably favorite coming into it. But that's why I'm doing it. I want to challenge myself, and coming soon.
So he kicked, made a good hit. He left a 1-2 laying there for Phillip. Played it soft, had a better outcome this time. All right, so now you got to spin through the 9-10, or is he going to draw around it? I like hitting it with top going through him, and then the right comes up between the 8 and the side pocket. I don't like going that way because then that means the cue ball has to spit to the other rails and go towards the 6.
See, I shoot this with like.
All right, he was fortunate there that he ran into the 8 to kind of slow down the cue ball.
Yeah. When you said that, I sit there and I play. I load up with like kind of bottom left. I punch it to that rail, but I try to kill it with the left. I know it's wrong, but
no, if it
I
works
don't-
for you, man, there's no way.
well,
If you get up there and shoot it 10 times and you're right 8 out of 10, I mean, that's your shot.
well, there's traffic, and you know, judging the inside and the draw off that shot and coming back down table is it's extremely difficult. But you know, I just coming back for the 4.
All right,
Been hard
so
for me to
now,
find.
again, that's probably the third shot Phillip shot elevated, and he's been successful all 3 attempts. And Baginski's had 2 that he's negative so far. So if I'm keeping a stat line in my head, but Baginski's broke better, hence look at the lead in the set. You know, it's a 1 game difference.
Yeah, Phillips. I don't know how full he is on the 7. Can he kill the momentum of the
Yeah,
kick,
he's
or
just-
does he gotta
yeah,
come up and down?
He's doing a lot of English. Ooh, he hit that ball really good.
Yeah, he sure did.
Chris giving him some props.
Yeah, nice full look on the 8.
It's all right. It's just a stop shot. Make sure your leg works good so you don't hurt yourself. Then you stop the 9, shoot the 10 in the other corner. And this way you don't have to create an angle and get too cute and dog the shot. All right. Yep, he's looking at shooting it. You don't need to be exact. Just stop it. Maybe even draw it back an inch. Kind of like that. And now we can
Yeah.
have a 6-6 ball game, and we'd be half the way there.
That's perfect, man. We've gone back and forth all match, Mitch. Assuming this 10 ball drops, make it 6-6.
There we go. I'm going out of town tomorrow. San Diego. All right. So sorry, I was talking to the waitress over to the side. He broke dry. That one didn't come apart as well as some of the breaks have been.
No, not at all.
He rolling out to a jump shot. I'm willing to bet. I think you could see the right edge of the one, whether he decides to back cut it or not. Chris already has his jump cue.
Yeah. Even if this is even if If Philip can't see the right edge of this one, I think I'm passing it back. Because even if he can make this one, I mean, there's a chance he can scratch. There's a chance getting on the 2 isn't easy. Safe on the 2, I guess, very doable. But I like my odds of getting a better look
Wow,
on
he
the
hit
1.
that ball good and he overcut it.
And
Holy shnikes.
he could see an edge.
Sorry, I'm hearing everybody laugh in the background.
Jacking up, trying to spear this thing in and draw the cue ball.
All right, so he's 0 for 3. Just again, if I'm keeping track appropriately. Uh-oh. Jump shot 310, or is it a jump shot on the 3? Because Phillip's not even looking. He's going straight jump cue.
Well, he knows he needs it regardless, right?
Well, at least he's going for the W if he does.
It's kind of staring you right in the face. It's you could cut the 3, but when you look down on it, you hit the 3 full. 3's coming into the edge of the 10. It's almost hard not to call here, especially trying to get back in the 4.
He got up, got over, got down.
You got a roll.
Well, I mean, I still like Chris to make this ball. Hit it top, hair left, so that top rolls forward, hits the point.
Still left tough. Do you think he catches the point? Yes, he does.
So, did I tell you? I mean, nice shot. Oh, and then, all right, so accelerating, he jumped up a little bit. So, jacked up, he's moving. Accelerating, he's moving. All right, so I got a couple mental notes.
Oh, you already got a
Oh, yeah,
repertoire
no, I
of
got a
teaching
lesson
points.
plan, yeah.
I was about to say, do you think Philip plays his cue ball behind the 5 or the 6 here?
I think he does, yeah. He's going to hit it soft with left and just kind of navigate the cue ball back there. All right, so he kind of jerked, but I think he was still fortunate enough to have him enough covered on the 6.
Yeah, no, Bags has got to kick at this ball.
He's calling the 4, so doesn't count if the 10 goes in or anything else. But you want to hit this about lagging speed because you get a 2-way out of it.
Woo!
Now he made a great shot. He's got perfect on the 5.
Oh, man. That's got to make Philip.
Well, you can see how quickly he got down on it, so you know he landed perfect.
Yep.
And like you said, they've been volleying back and forth. That one might have boosted his confidence a little bit. You see how he's getting around the table a little quicker?
Yeah, a little bit more pep in his step, Mitch, for sure.
But watch his head. Make sure he stays down. Like if you watch his head before he even gets through the ball. See, it was coming up a little bit.
Yep.
He was still able to draw it, but like people aren't aware of certain things. 7-6.
7-6 Bags.
Yep.
Oh, we got a match here, man.
He made a great kick shot. Got a little love off the 10 and got out, yeah.
Yeah, so get a look on that 5 there and get out from there.
Well, again, that's the difference.
Should be rewarded.
Absolutely. That's the difference between welding to the 6 and just leaving that little gap.
Yep. Bags needs 6. Phillip needs 7. Going back and forth. I don't think. Has the match been more than one or two?
There's another scratch on the side.
My goodness.
Made
it's
the
been a
four
lot.
railer, made the ball on the side, but also the scratch. So you're seeing a lot of the same patterns. That's how much Chris has worked on his break. The balls are ending up in very similar patterns. Cluster by the side, 2 of them on the top rail on the top of your screen, the 1 ball up top. So there's a lot of continuity when you can tell someone's worked a lot on their break.
I don't think the 3 goes on the side, but I almost prefer to draw it underneath the 3 and play safe on the 3 if you can get there. Unless the 3 does go on the side or the corner.
Well, I think he's going to draw it to break him out. He did not. The 8 might be wired in the side. You're looking at it. Does the 8 go right? Yeah, see, he's going to play the 8 ball.
Center, dead wire.
Never mind the blonde walking by. She don't know no better. He was fortunate that he got a look at the 3 after that. So the 3 in the side, 4 in the side, 5 in the corner, 6 in the side.
Yeah, it's got plenty of.
And they're both picking up their pace of play now. They're both playing a little bit faster.
Yep. Definitely carrying their shoulders a little bit more upright. So trying to figure out if we can roll this in, and I think it's got to go 3 rails with this, or
well, I mean, it's he can roll it. He was looking at where the cue ball would be if he did roll it. See how level his cue is, how slow it's moving. He's going to roll it. See?
That's a good call.
So now he's going to hit it top and a hair, right? Well, he had walked over. So, again, it's like reading someone at the poker table. You pay attention to their moves. They're kind of telling you what they're going to do.
Footwork pays, man.
So top, maybe a hair of right to stop it from opening into the 10. Go long rail, short rail, above the 10.
I'm definitely playing to the right here to take that 10 out of the equation.
He hit it at great speed, but he did not keep the right on the cue ball, and hence the outcome.
Well, if Phillip doesn't come up with something here, might see one of our first games in a long time that actually creates some separation. 2-game swing.
Yeah. But I still like him getting up and hitting the ball, believe it or not. Whether he makes it or not, we'll see.
He does really well with this jump cue.
Well, both of them do. But that's what I mean is, like, I think whether he makes it or not, I don't know.
Gotta keep it on the table. I think he clears a 10 easily, but you gotta keep it on the table.
He made a bad hit. Tim's saying he thinks it's good. I think it's bad. But I'm not involved. I mean, I'm involved, but
you didn't see nothing.
I think he hit the 9. I mean, technically it they didn't get someone to watch it, so the rule does go to the shooter, but me being the sponsor, I'm going to speak up. I mean, I think it was a foul.
Yeah, I was so close, but I don't disagree with you.
He overcooked position for the side. But now he's going to just roll in. Cue ball's going to touch the 10. Oh, it touched the 9.
Not ideal. I think he was trying to miss it, come on the other side of the 9.
Correct. This place is a zoo.
No, it's insane right now.
Oh, and motorboat at the side pocket.
Motorboat at the side pocket.
Went brrr, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Now it looks like Phillip's got full look on the 9. Should be no problem. Stop it right there. 9, 10. And tie it up 7-7, assuming this 9 ball goes in.
Oh, yeah, he just had a nice stop shot. Straight in, straight in.
Yeah.
All right. Baginski conceded the game. So now it's a race to 6 for the Do Re Mi.
All right. Phillip to break again. I'm watching the 5 and 9, seeing if they track towards the sides. Watching the cue ball.
9 ball went a little high. The 5 ball did not. 3 ball went 4 rails. The 7 didn't go. The 1 ball went where it needed to. So, yeah, they're both going to need a little bit. And I've worked with Phillip on his break, but he's not doing the break I told him. Imagine that.
I bet you've never experienced that, Mitch.
Oh, sir.
They don't do it.
Oh, that's why I got this much gray hair in my 30s. I mean, I understand I'm at the end of my 30s, but woo. Oh, yeah, we got a little MJ on in the background.
Phillip got a window here. I think he might.
Yeah, that's what Chris was flagging. Like, really, right in the window?
Yeah.
Good speed. Did sell out. So Chris is going to have a cut shot on the side.
The 4 ball lay is just a little bit funny here. You can.
It goes in the corner. Well, not anymore. I retract my previous statement.
Oh, did it pass the 8 over there?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
But he disrupted the 6 and the 8, so now he's going to have to improvise. Did he call the bank or the safe? He went for the bank. All right. Made it twice. Phillip has an option.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing with this 3 with where the 4 sits?
I'm smoking it in and letting the cue ball come up table off these pinball rails and shooting the 4 on the side.
That's a very Mitch answer.
Well, you asked. I'm just trying to elaborate. That's all. Smoke that in there like some brisket. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That was just in case my man Mike Ramirez was here, you know, if he was listening. He said, nope, you take it. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't hate it because he's got to cut this 3 ball a little bit to the left. The cue ball wants to track towards the 10. So Bags might be forced to play some sort of safe unless you go for it, but you're not gonna love your look on the 4.
No, but I mean, like you said, you gotta stay. See, look, he would have had an excellent opportunity to advance.
He might give it right back again.
He's going to. He's already grabbing the jump cue. I'm calling the 10 ball. The heck with the other one. I'm calling the 10.
Yeah, why not, huh?
He hasn't called anything.
May look back at Phillip and said something, I think.
Definitely got up. The 4 ball's gonna have a pocket now.
Yeah. You know, Phillip's over there like, man, I gave you the ball 3 times in a row and I'm still hooked.
Yep.
Maybe you can see the 3. I don't know. No. Jump cue coming out. Plays like a big pocket with the 7 there, so Phillip's got to do is hit it full.
All right, so there he tried to accelerate quickly, but he had small practice strokes. He left Bags a 4-5 combo that he's going to call. Rightfully so. And actually, believe it or not, Justin, do you like hitting this ball rolling it with top, or do you like shooting it with draw and coming into the 10 and the 10 stopping the cue ball?
You know what? Yeah, drawing it probably. Because if I hit it full, it might leave the 4 by the pocket.
Actually, I like. Can I have a bottle of water, please?
Well, Phillips shot with his jump cue more than he has it. Not a terrible effort, but he did leave a shot. None of these players have found themselves in a position where they can get themselves in a 2 or 3 game lead and create some separation. So,
well, again, you know, that Mr. Fargo thing, they're only a point apart. I mean, it's really starting to resonate right about now. He almost got corner hooked by the side.
well, Mitch, I gotta ask you as a pro, us amateur players, huge fan of Fargo. It's been a great way to track my progress and my win percentage against players that are better than me and not as good as me and whatever else. I've been a huge fan of Fargo. I think it's one of the greatest things to happen to pool. It promotes big events. As a pro, it's, you know, and growing up in a time maybe before social media, maybe before all of this really came about. Are you a big fan of Are you a big fan of Fargo?
I was fortunate to leave him hooked. Here's my description of Fargo. Yep. Is it accurate? Does it work? Absolutely. Is it completely accurate? No, there's no such thing. However, I do think it has become a numbing agent, and I'll elaborate with that because now people use it and be like, no, I don't want to do above that. It stops them. It stunts their growth because they have
you can win
categories and under. They have categories and under. Like, yeah, we had an Arizona rating system.
Yeah.
But it was still like games on the wire. It wasn't everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember playing handicap tournaments where I had to pay more than everybody. I had to win more than everybody, and everybody still got upset. I'm not over here like sitting there hemming and hawing about the choices I made and the things because I decided to get good at pool. That was my choice. That was my sacrifice. That was my dedication, right? So it's just, it's circumstantial depending on who you talk to. Is it accurate? Very much so. Is it perfect? No, there's no such thing. Now, again, I think it is become a little bit of a crutch because it stops people from wanting to progress. So I think if you like Chuck that was here earlier, Chuck Farrell, he said, you know what? If they just deleted and gave everybody fresh data every 5 years, I think that would make it cool.
Yeah.
But
selfishly,
I don't know what that would take, what it would look like. So Chris made a really good shot.
Yeah,
he's jacked up again. I think he's going to make it, though. I could see angle-wise he looked good. So that's the first jacked up shot out of 4. And that'll get him in the leaderboard. So we got a 6-5 race here.
So selfishly, as a player that has made it far in pool and has success on the highest level of anything that's ever happened in pool, but selfishly, do you feel like it kind of takes away from the guys that have really worked hard to get there?
Yes.
Versus the guys that, work a full-time job and just do it leisurely, or have a wife or have kids and just kind of do it leisurely and still cash in tournaments. Do you almost feel like there's something taken away from the effort that you've put into something that you love?
I mean, again, that's, it's just like we were the second state to implement it. So they took back all the back data of Scott beating my brains in other matches. And so, mine didn't move for a long time because while I lived in Vegas, I didn't play in any more leagues, but one in the Southern Nevada 9-ball league. And then I had stopped that after I changed employers. And so it's really at that point, wow, he hit that break good. Cue ball, 1 ball, made both balls in the side, the 5-7, so he's got the same pattern. And this time no cluster by the side. Yep.
Everything goes.
He's already up, so I think he'd probably be favorite to get out, honestly. But yeah, so I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. It puts a ceiling on people because it doesn't. You have so many tournaments now where they spend $1,000 and they can go win, 40,000-50,000 if there's enough in side pots and whatnot. Yeah. And Calcutta's where I got to spend $1,000 in entry fee. I got to spend $1,000 in room and board, another couple hundred to get there, right? Stay for 7 and 9 days. Yeah. And I got to beat every best player on the planet. Now, well, that's what I wanted to do because I wanted to prove that I could be the best. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man. So, I one of my first U.S. Opens, I got 17th or 24th. I lost Hill to Ronnie Alcano, and I lost to Filipino Warren Kiemko. And I didn't realize that it was the year that
it's not a terrible resume.
Alcano had he was the runner-up from the year before, and somebody had told me that. Now this is I never leave Arizona. This is 08, I think, or 09. So it was a lot going on, and I was like, holy crap. All right, Phillip got a chance to steal it here after Chris not making the deuce.
All he's got to do is figure out that 9.
You roll this in, you roll the 8 in, you shoot the 9 up table. It's similar to the pattern he had half the race ago at the 4-3 mark.
I'll tell you what, us mere mortals and lower level players hate short siding ourselves because we're not as good
past the side and
past the side.
Which
is probably pretty natural. A pretty natural response for most players, but
it's only difficult if you make it difficult. See, he's gonna roll forward, hit this ball top, maybe a hair left.
You have to do it. It's just the percentage.
He's looking like he's gonna draw it.
It's gonna run into it or get above
draw it.
Oh, he got above it.
That one's not too bad. I don't disapprove. Now, make sure you don't hit it with the same pace, otherwise you're gonna make love to that 10 ball. Now,
springy
this
right.
was similar to the 50-yard line where he missed it, like the 4-3 or 4-4 mark.
Yeah, let's see if he makes an adjustment this time. He obviously undercut it last time. He hit the bottom rail, which is the right rail if you're looking at the screen, but definitely got to slice this thing if that's the route he wants to go, which I say you got to go for. Real thin.
Well, last time he did, he overcut it.
Did he overcut it?
Yeah. Oh, no, he undercut it.
Yeah,
This
I
one he
thought
hit
undercut
perfect.
it. Man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, after 16 racks and a couple hours of pool, we're tied up at Ocho to Ocho.
Oh man, why do
With
they
Cinco to go, yo.
why do they even play all these games race to 13 when it only comes down to the last 2 or 3? Just flip a coin, man. All right, Mitch, I gotta walk away from you for a second, so let you do your thing. I'll be right back, bro.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm just going to go over here and talk a bunch of smack. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so he broke, made a ball. Might actually, believe it or not, be able to make the one ball. It looks like he can. He's going to move the magic rack, and he can see it. John, I'll give him some sweet chin music. Let him know what you said. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Did I miss anything, Mitch?
No, Phillip had a good break. I thought he had the shot, but I guess he pushed, and then Chris tried to jump it. How's it going, Joe?
John Sanchez. Justin, you're a 635. Not what I would say a low rated player. Well, I'll tell you what, when I first got established, I was around 475, 480. When I hit about 525, I was the best player any dive bar had ever seen, man. I thought I was God. And then I hit 550 and I started to realize, oh man, there's better players out there. And then when I hit 600, I'm like, you know what? There's guys out there playing a game I've never even played, man. Like we're playing a completely different game than these guys. They're different.
I hate to burst it to you, bro. There's guys out there that make me look like, oh, that's a buy.
No, man. The better I got, the more I realized that's the thing about pool. The better you get, the more you realize you don't know how to play pool, and it carries higher and higher. And higher you get.
It is absolutely a ton of fun trying.
I'm a great trier.
Ooh, what a shot. But he did not take care of his cue ball. He pocketed the 3, but didn't get shape on the 5. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the 5 banks, he's calling it. Cross side.
Jumping into this. What?
So he can jump over the 8.
Oh,
And it worked. What a shot.
Pretty nifty. I don't hate it.
All right, so now he's going to have to really probably play it safe. He's going to lag the 6 ball to the side. Might call it, but then you have to roll the cue ball forward for shape. So he did. He got him welded to the 8. Pretty good 2-way.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he can see the 6 from there, can he? Oh, I just got the point of that side pocket.
Daggone.
Almost had the potential to get over by the 7 or the 8, maybe even get behind it. I don't know that he had the pace for it, but wasn't tracking terribly. Might have been a bit unfortunate. You know, Bags. I think Bags is calling the 10, skimming the 6 real thin.
He made it, but I don't know if that was the pocket intended.
Yeah, I think he called the side there.
So now Phillip will have an open look at making it. He can go back and forth between the 7-8, shoot the 7 in either side pocket, or up table in the corner pocket, depending on how good his cue ball is. He is jacked up. So this will be about shot number 4 or 5 elevated. And a 75%, I believe.
It's so funny how you look
now
at things.
he's 80%.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
Oh no!
if I know stuff I'm going to work on him with, I want to make sure that I'm going through it throughout the night.
JR Ascension, how you doing, brother man?
Oh, good afternoon in the Philippines.
It's good morning over there, Mitch.
Yeah, all right. Either way, he said afternoon. I was just co-signing it.
Oh yeah, he was.
All right, so he hit that with a hair left. The cue ball deflected, hit it a touch thick. Chris shouldn't have any issue with the 7. Now, looking at it from here, the 7 ball is like halfway on the point. So he does have to hit it with top or hit it with a convincing draw stroke to miss the scratch. Top is better because if you hit it with draw, you might end up on the bottom rail. So he's going to float it. Good speed.
How about that for a shot?
All right, now here he could probably play top or low right. He played low right. And this is similar shot. So all 4 of these were similar shots. It's just how he's addressing the vertical axis on the cue ball. 7 ball was run. The 8 ball was draw. This one might be punch. And then the body English. Now he's got a cut shot on the 10, but I do like him to make it.
I think you put a little extra emphasis on making that 9. Maybe a little deceleration there from my perspective, trying to come back for the 10. Was he trying to stay on that side of the 10? I like punching it to the other side, but it all worked out.
All right, 9-8, feeling great.
Oh, God. It's 1. JR Ascension said.
I heard, he told me earlier. That's pretty stout.
Did you see that, Mitch? It's 1:14 p.m. here Saturday.
Well, hopefully it's nice and humid.
Yeah, no kidding. Got to give me the line on tomorrow's basketball games if they've already happened.
You have to excuse me. One of the railbirds texted me obnoxious obscenities, and I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can speak for myself and probably a handful of others. I don't know too many people that ever had a poor interaction with JR. We miss you, bud. So I hope all is well in your love and life.
I had a poor experience with him.
He run out on you?
I played him one time in my life, and he beat me 6-0 on stream. Since then, I don't care for the guy even a little bit. But, he's been nice, and, we can be cordial, JR. Feelings are mutual. Unless you want to run my dog over, too. I'm just kidding.
So he made the 2 ball.
Solid, man. I love him. 82% humidity. So you're basically underwater. That's what it sounds like. 6-0 on the stream, and I saved the video. Yeah, whatever, dude. Oh, it's sick. Yo, rub it in, bro.
He spun that ball really well. Let the cue ball go. Uh-oh. Can we say early 10? It doesn't look good, though, honestly. It didn't line up as nice as it could have been.
It's a little funny. Almost a little unfortunate it didn't line up better. Had it come a little short, he could have shot the 5 into the 10. Now he's got to cut the 5 into the 8 into the 10. I don't love this, man. This is asking a lot out of this shot.
Well, he's going to have to send the cue ball and then some. It went cross-side, almost. So now Phillip's going to have his work cut out for him on the 5.
Yeah, Phillip would have almost preferred that he made the 10.
Yeah, let him shoot again.
Yeah, this is not an easy spot.
I see him thinning the 5, getting the cue ball to the rail. Oh, he's calling the 10. He's going to juice up and draw this puppy.
Well, I can see a pretty full 5, apparently. Shooting the 5 into the 9, or really doesn't matter. He's focused on his cue ball coming into the 10 here.
Jacked up, a little bit of low left and punch it over. Oh, he almost hit it great. Oof. What a try. Chris is going to play the 5-10.
Think so?
Because his cue ball is negative, I don't think he wants to maneuver it a lot to get on the 6. I could be wrong. He's looking to shoot the 5, yeah. No, he's lined up for it.
Yeah. Looking you in the eyes. I think I shoot the 5 and then Play
See,
bottom
so
right for the 6.
he had a long
bottom
bridge
left.
there, and as he follows through, he puts a hair left, the left through the 5 into the 6, and that's like things that you got to work on and be aware of.
Man, this is almost natural for the run out here.
Man,
I almost
this
like my
gotta
cue
be
ball.
9-9.
Yeah, almost like the cue ball where it's at right now. Maybe even a little further.
Oh, why would you cook it,
I
man? You're
don't
playing on glass over here.
Yeah, I like
It's a game of pinball. Just bing, 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 bing. Sorry for the obnoxious sound effects.
I like
I don't
left
get
there.
out much.
I like missing that. I
Yeah,
like
just
missing
a hair
9.
left.
And even if you miss the 10, you get a kind of an awkward angle on the 7. Your cue ball's still tracking towards the 8.
Correct. All right. So Chris has the 7 by the hole. It is on the rail. Got 4 balls to get out. Take a 2-game lead. Be the first one we've seen.
Yeah. I like
Again,
right. I like
long
right here,
bridge.
Mitch. Do you like right, or
Yes,
do you
sir.
play left?
No, I like right.
I like right.
See, he hit it with left.
No, he just gave it right back. And this should be. I mean, we've had some shots that may have been missed and may have not been missed, but
Don't shoot it with draw.
just roll this in and leave yourself a little angle. Don't you roll this a few inches back? It worked out, but man,
No, it don't
It's-
make you feel good when you see him juicing and juicing. It's like,
you catch it a little bit on the wrong side of it.
you are
That cue
gone.
ball takes away from you. Takes off from you.
All right, a little bit of right, go short rail, long rail, get about pin high with a side pocket. Knowing this table.
No kidding.
I was off by a ball length.
So that'll work out.
A little bit of speed. Let
Yep.
your stroke
Tie
out.
it up 9-9. Race to 4 from here, Mitch. If this 10 ball drops, yes, it did. There we go. One second to update the score.
Yep, I
Well,
think
what
it's
is
time
Tim
for a
gonna
smoke
say?
break. Oh, we got action. Oh, he's over here. Damn it, I got stuff to do. To no avail. Tim made sure he was here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, almost a
Oh,
scratch.
my gosh.
Almost a ball pocketed. And no love on the 1 ball.
See if I can get my girlfriend's attention.
Good luck.
Yeah.
She's working, and you see how busy this place is.
Yeah.
Ooh, he tried to play the 1. Didn't make it. I don't know if he has an open pocket.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
I look at the table so much I forget that that's there. Give me 1 second.
All right, so that's what? Another elevated shot. Missed with a little bit of speed. So he's like 4 of 6. I believe Chris is going to try the 1, but it's probably better to play safe. Oh, he tried a combo. All right, well, Phillip's going to play safe as they slowly jockey for position to see who gets the first open look. Yeah, you hear that? They're gonna give me a rebate. Just give me half the money, and then they'll both take a lesson.
1 hour each.
No, it's good because they need it because it's definitely not going to get any easier next week in Vegas. So they got to push through. Well, he hit that ball good. Whether it gets a shot afterwards, it looks like he can see the deuce.
Yeah.
So he'll
gotta look at
probably play safe. He's going to back cut the deuce into the 3, play the cue ball, couple rails. So there, he hit too much 2 ball. He needed to shoot to miss it with a hair of left. The left would have deflected, hit it, and then all the energy would have went into the 3 ball, and it would have stayed down on the rail.
Man, race to 4 for it all, Mitch.
Yeah.
Play all this pool, and it comes down to just a few games.
The 6-9's tied up. The 4 to the 5 is not easy. You can play it with top left, go forward. See, he's got like a 18-inch bridge. And then he jumped up to deliver it. He was fortunate to break it out. So now he's advancing his position to get all the way out. So he goes slow roll it, jacked up. This one's relatively easy because you don't have to hit it hard. All right, so now you roll forward. 7 side, 8 in the corner, the 6 ball's going into, so you don't have to play the combo. Uh-oh, the same corner pocket. Be an opportunity for Phillip to take the lead.
Play a touch of inside on this if you're coming to the right rail, if you're looking at the camera, or you
I like drawing it over 4 or 5 inches.
Oh yeah, he can cheat it enough, right?
Yeah, kind of like that.
That's the right shot right there.
Don't overthink it. Just get down and shoot it. All right, overthink it. I'm kidding.
Thanks for it.
All right,
left it good.
Now he's got a cut. Now do you run into it? Do you hit it with low because you might scratch on the side? So I like hitting it better with top and just running into the 10 if need be.
Playing a high ball. I think he's taking your advice here and running into it. Or,
yeah.
Can't tell how much angle he's got. Yeah.
And he's got position.
Oh, that's perfect. Little bump there. Short sided himself, shooting it all the way up. 110 ball away from putting himself in double digits, Mitch.
Excuse me.
He's looking at it. He will be fine, but it's kind of a nervy situation. You guys been
Well,
tight all match long.
He's putting the pressure on himself. It's good. He's just bearing down.
He knows what it means.
Good speed. He didn't hit it too hard. He hit it, above lagging. That was good speed.
Yeah.
The reason that helps is that transition from cue ball to object ball. There's no skid, no throwing it. No, that was a good transition through the ball.
Yeah, I like what you said. It was, it's a combination of a confident stroke and not allowing those skids or anything weird to happen, on top of the fact that he didn't play it so hard that the pocket still played big and receptive, even had you missed it by a little bit.
Yeah. Excuse the yawning. Feel like I need to pick a fight with my pillow. And it's going to whoop me. Broke, dry. Got shape on the one, but nothing went. Cluster by the side. So you see how there's a lot of continuity happening.
Yeah.
Hit it soft. There's a cluster on this side. Hit it a little harder. There's a cluster above the side.
You trying to tell me there's a happy medium, Mitch?
Well, one, you got to check the rack a little bit better.
Yeah.
Two, then you got to estimate, all right, maybe I should change where I'm breaking from, see if I have a different outcome.
Yeah.
But I always tell all my students, it's like a steering wheel, right? You want to make small corrections. Don't go from moving 12 inches this way, that way. Move it a ball length here, ball length there. That was a great shot. He just got down, swished it. Now, does he draw it? Does he play it with top, go around? Looks like he's going to draw it. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, he drew into it, trying to break it out. Wasn't fortunate.
Great. Thank you. Looked away for a second. It looks like the same alignment with the balls, but the cue ball's in a different spot. So Bags obviously came with a pretty good save.
Yeah. He's calling the bank. He's going a little cross corner action.
Oh, John Sanchez says East West Side rematch right here. Both were B team opponents. It is interesting. I don't know if he got away with it, Mitch.
I think he can pocket it, even if it means going rail first. I think that's how good he can see it. He might go ball first. All right, so he didn't put any left to be able to maneuver the cue ball to get shape on the 5. All right, to the jump cue. It's almost like he heard me.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen this thing.
All right, ask if you want someone to watch it. Okay, don't. Great shot. Wasn't the result he was looking for, but I mean that was a heck of a hit.
Do you think it? Yeah, this is. I don't think I really do it intentionally, but it's definitely a byproduct of like situations like that. Sometimes when somebody comes up to me and they say, "Hey, do you want someone to watch this?" and I say no, and in the back of my head, I'm kind of like, well, that almost forces them to try to hit it a little more, hit it a little bit more full, so they
don't make
sure
it.
that it's a good hit. You know what I mean? Is that a move? Like I don't know.
I don't think it is.
Because
But you're
it's
giving up your ability because a lot of people will flank. They'll be like, "Yeah, no, you didn't
Yeah.
want anyone to watch it."
Yeah, that's
So
true.
who goes to the shooter? You know,
That's true. I think
What a bank.
wow, great shot. I think a lot of people subconsciously try to hit the ball a little bit fuller and say, "Oh, I just want to make sure you know it's a good hit."
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. So he made a great bank. Man, these
It
guys, I
gets
see
out
why
from
they're
there.
only 1 point Fargo, man.
Oh, they got that dog in them, man. We're coming down to it. It's about to be a race of 3, assuming Bags can get out of this 2-ball out.
All right, so be careful because he has that long bridge. So if he has the long bridge, he tries to hit it firm. He has a residue of spin on the cue ball, but I like him to make it. He didn't hit it firm, wasn't a residue. He hit it good. 10-10, race 3 for all the Do Re Mi.
Yeah, this is almost getting annoying. I can almost predict who wins the next match if someone gets one ahead. What a match to be sponsored by you, Mitch.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
and
man.
it's my partner, Cleveland, as well.
Yes, sir.
He is pretty dang wonderful.
Now, big shout out to you guys.
Thank you kindly for having us.
Thanks for putting on a show for us, man. Yep. I believe the players are going to take a quick player break.
I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go shake hands with the unemployed, so excuse me.
There you go.
All right. We're back in action.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my teeth were floating. Holy crap.
What does that mean?
I had to use the restroom. Oh. My tank was a little full. My tank was a little full.
I hate that, dude. I don't know why I hate that so much, but I hate that. My teeth were floating?
Yes.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. Bags to break, 10-10.
10-10, we at it again.
We've played 20 games, and it is still a race to 3
Made the
from here.
5. Made the 3. Can see the 1, but I don't know if he's loving it.
I'll tell you what, if it's 0-0, I'm taking the shot on the 1. If it's 10-10, I might play a little bit more conservative. I don't know.
Hey, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? No, Pool League is over there.
I'm just glad she didn't give me money to play money on the jukebox.
Oh, yeah. All right, so he went for a bank. Kind of had a two-way, but I think Phillip can actually pump the 1 in. The reason I say pump is he's got to do something with that cue ball to get up here for the deuce. Oh, he's cross banking it? He was. What a shot.
He's cross banking it. He's cross making it.
And he got
Great shot.
shape. And he got shape.
I've heard it 100 times, Mitch, and I've refused to take the information because I hate starting over, but just reinforce the advice that I've been given. I've heard quite a few times. Hey, man, one pocket does wonders for your game if you actually learn the game. Like crossing balls, learning.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay, I like that you say it doesn't. That part I like because
it will numb your stroke because you're so used to lagging balls. So, like, if you play it a lot, like I did while I lived in Vegas, I lost a step or two on my 10-ball game because I never played it. So, 1, my break wasn't good. 2, I wasn't moving balls. Like, say you go to the gym, right?
Yep.
Say you do upper body curls. Say you're used to curling 25, 30 pounds, right?
Yep.
And then you don't go and all you do is you're like me and you lift cheeseburgers for 20 years. And then you go back and you try and lift 35s even though you weigh exponentially more. And you're like, oh my God, I can't do it. What I mean is you no longer have muscle memory or data logged there that give you the confidence to be able to do that.
Yep.
So in one pocket, you're diluting your stroke because you're killing and stunning balls all the time.
I love to hear this so much.
That play rotation as their forte, their game slips a bit because they spend so much data in their 50% stroke and under range as opposed to hitting them 60, 70, 80%. Firm, moving the cue ball with accuracy. They don't do that as much. Whereas like world class, SVB, Alex Pagaline, Filler, Feder, their work ethic is second to none. So they don't get ready, they stay ready and they're good to go. So it's like that is perspective, oh wow. That ball went off the point around the 9, dang. But that is my criticism and my out loud observation.
It's interesting. That's the first time I've heard that. I've heard so much like, oh, I'll teach you. It'll do this. It'll do that. It'll do this. It'll do that. I'm like, man,
No, it will. It'll teach you to look at safes different. It'll teach you to come into position on the stack. It'll get you confident running balls. But yeah, no, it'll definitely leave a lingering feeling on your stroke sometimes. Similar to being like a bar table specialist versus someone who is diversified and can do both. Play good on a big table and a bar table.
Feel offended.
No,
Just kidding.
Oh, wow. Shot.
Oh,
Shot.
he sliced that thing like it had eyes. But he's got to come with one more.
Well, this, and then he's got to make sure the cue ball, because the 9 ball, it is off the rail, outside the pocket. But if he ends up from like the middle diamond close to the long rail by us, he's not going to like his shot. A little firm, and he missed the shot. So he got his cue ball to where he did not want it. Now, if I'm Phillip, I'm shooting this ball with low left. Are you going 2 rails or 1?
I like 2.
Yeah, so you go soft with top left. Low left, you could just draw above it, pull it way high, touch the top rail. You go zigzag that way.
I'm
You're like hitting it soft with top left, but you almost go scratch like a Z bank going this way and then scratch on the side. I'm talking about bringing it up here.
Yeah.
To know that I'm above it. See, the way he's thinking, he might scratch on that opposite. And I don't want to jinx him, but I'm just saying this is the pattern you have to worry about with as lively as these rails are playing. And then you're gonna have to go around the world to get on the 9 anyway.
He's playing top. He's trying to play the 9 in the corner in our bottom left.
Yeah, you called it.
That's weird.
I don't like it though.
I don't either, because you got to get perfect, and now he's got a weird angle. You got to be so perfect. And, you know, that's a result. He did overcut that 8, which let that cue ball a little bit more loose than what he really intended to do. And he might be able to make this 9 catch the point and shoot the 10 next, but I still don't love it.
Yeah, well, again, you know, that's the learning curve, right? So he's getting a feel for like, dang it, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
And that's like you said, you know, it's just he shot it correctly, but he hit the 8 too thin, so the cue ball had too much momentum.
Yeah. He's looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 rails. Playing the 9 under the 10 is what he's trying to do.
That's actually a good shot. You call it cross corner, you pump it in there, and if it goes 4 rails under the 10. And the 5th rail, if you count the short rail, if it lands there. But you almost got to like move the cue ball just a little bit in case it don't, which makes for a harder shot on the 10. So low right. Oh, he's calling the 3 rail in the corner. I don't know if I like that one.
What, in this bottom right corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's a just in case call. He's pointing at where his hand is right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a just in case call here. He's definitely trying to come wide of that. I guess short of that.
He's calling safe.
Might as well call something, right?
No, I agree. Because, I mean, if you get lucky and you do pinch at that 3 rails you thought about, you're going to feel like Homer Simpson. Don't. See? I told you.
That's what I mean.
Because I know how short the table's playing.
Wow, this is interesting. Obviously, Bags is going to take it. He's going to try and shoot it. But, man, you know.
Well, he's going to cut it.
If I'm playing
it this way.
If I'm playing a 275 Fargo, I'm giving it back.
Well, this is where you learn about you too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying, "Damn it, I want it. I might not get back." So,
not easy.
All right, small stroke, big finish, and he hit it good.
Oh my goodness, what a shot there from Bags! Woo!
Within 2.
I came with that one. He's gonna need a wheelbarrow getting out of here with stones like that.
Now we know why he's happily married.
Oh yeah. Oh man. You said it, not me.
That's all right. They can mother flower me all they want. Marie and Chris, that's fine.
Bags up, 11-10. Bags goes to 2. Phillip needs 3. I got $50 that Phillip wins this game, bro. I'll take one of these. Only because that's the way it's gone for, I don't know, 21 consecutive games.
Oh, almost a scratch on the side, but it turns out he'd just go ahead and make a ball or 2. He made the 1 and the 3. 8 ball is kind of in the way of the deuce. I think he can go rail first with left, pocket the deuce, cue ball runs into the 5, he gets shaped. As quickly as he just pointed to it, I'm thinking I'm fairly accurate my assumption.
Sorry, Claudio. We haven't been super active in the chat. Hasn't been too much interaction, especially with YouTube. It's
He
a
did
lot
go
harder.
rail first, he did, but he didn't get good on the floor.
Oh, that's brutal.
He's going to play safe.
It's good to hear from you, Claudio. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so 5 balls a blocker. He's elevated over the 7. Let's see what Phillip. He's calling the 6. So he go rail first with right. Spin the combo. And he gapped it behind it.
And he left it weird.
Baginski has a back cut. He's going to go for it. It's almost like I've seen this before. Just remember, he's left a couple balls in that pocket, so he made sure to hit it with a little bit of speed, but his cue ball is proven otherwise. Oh, you can see it. All right, 5 in the corner.
Now, when you shoot shots like that, like no, I know you're a bit different, but when you shoot shots like that, you know you're putting so much emphasis on the back cut. You want to make sure that you make it so you continue your run.
Yeah, so you let the speed carry it there. So now Phillip's going to bank this 5. I mean, he could cut it, but
So-
I like him banking it.
Yeah. So when you say the speed, so you have like that's on the back of your mind. What would you weigh the percentage of
Making
your
the ball.
speed control versus making the ball in front of you? Is it
I
kind
make
of
the
an
ball
80,
because I
20?
stay at the table because
Yeah.
I need control of it. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit as much, pardon my French, about the cue ball because the
Shot.
So he did go with the bank. And Justin's closer to winning a $50 bet. Sir, I'm going to make an out loud observation. It looked like your man over there. It looked like he had his eyes closed, like he was fighting his eyelids.
He's been here a while. Usually,
Yeah, I know.
when he has his Friday night fights, he usually shows up around 11 o'clock in the morning.
He got here at about 1 o'clock.
Okay, that's about
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
I know, because I got here at about the same time.
about right. He's an early riser too, man. I've roomed with him a couple times when we go out of town. He's up by 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and he'll go to bed at midnight. He's 4 hours and out.
No, that's good. So again, Phillip had that bridge. He made sure he followed through well, but he did not get good love because he bumped the 10. So now he's going to bank the 8. He's going to play it up table and try and leave the cue ball back here behind the 10. See? He's calling it in the corner, but he's going to play safe. He's going to play it a 2-way.
Yeah,
Got to be careful to not scratch in this corner pocket.
Yeah, a little just in case call here on the 8, but he's.
Well, and now, because he's elevated, he's got to make sure he doesn't overcook it and bring it 3 rails around.
Yeah, nice.
Good speed, but scratch.
You called it, Mitch. My goodness.
Told you.
9, 10, and that's going to put Bags on the hill here. Oh, big miss.
See how he just jumped up while he shot that?
Thank you.
He's got to be careful. Good.
Well, that'll work.
All right, we got someone on the
hill. Yep. First point of separation. First point of 2-game separation.
Yes, sir.
Comes down to the hill. Can't script it any better, I guess.
And again, good, bad, or indifferent before our conclusion. We appreciate to the viewers who took time this Friday evening to view in for both sets and whatnot. So we appreciate it. I thank you guys for putting up with my antics here in the booth with our ever so wonderful Justin Ray.
Oh, stop it. All right, let's see if Bags can close it out with a good break.
He moved his break back. All right.
This is the old Mitch Ellerman break right there.
Yeah, see it? Hopped and stopped. He made a ball. He made two, and he got shape. Imagine that.
Oh no, stop. You pat yourself on the back some more there,
I
Mitch.
mean, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Link in the description for Mitch Ellerman lessons, website and all.
if you don't know, now you know. Oh, that corner pocket got him again.
Well, let's see if Phillip can do something with it.
Has a response. But yeah, seriously, thank you, good, bad, or indifferent. All you guys putting up with me. I appreciate you letting me talk your ear off all night. So
Nah, it's been awesome, Mitch. Thank you for doing it, man.
and thank you to my partner Cleveland, even though he had to take off. All that he does for this pool community too. A lot of you guys might not see it, but generosity is his middle name.
That ain't a lie. I think it was last year. I played a Christmas tournament over at Metro. Unfortunate miss there, but I played a Christmas tournament over at Metro, and I think Cleveland was in the door, and he bought everybody in the tournament a beer, which was no less than 35 players because it was Christmas. No one had work. Everybody showed up. It's like Christmas Eve or something like that.
Wow.
But man, he's seriously the best.
He's a very good man.
Might get a roll out of this one, Mitch.
He had it pretty good, yeah.
We'll see if see how Phillip's feeling.
Yeah, that was a good shot, but I believe Chris does have the access to do the 2-8 all the way up. He called it. Cue ball's gonna drift, hit the 9 unless he hits it with left, which will leave him a shot. Oh, he hit it good and firm, manufactured position. So
did he get there?
Yeah, he's got to elevate, get a little draw. If you can hear it in the background, Backstreet Boys are singing I Want It That Way. So that's probably the way Chris is feeling right about now.
Yeah, no. He's got to kind of come with it.
So he overcooked the position. Now he's looking at maybe a safe. He hasn't called the 6 on the side. Good shot, but unfortunate. Yeah. Does he go to the jump cue from there?
Oh man, it's so tough, isn't it? I like kicking at this ball, maybe getting a roll.
Yeah.
You got a couple to play with, so I don't mind kicking at it.
Yep, going to the jump cue.
Yeah. Those morning stretches come in handy, Mitch.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. My knee is hurting just looking at it. What
Oh
a shot.
my goodness.
What a
dude.
shot. Like a freaking hanger.
He landed on that ball.
All right. Now you can go to the Baginski School of Jumping.
No kidding.
Just a little tap it in, follow forward. Christopher Baginski looking to finish it off 13-10, and I believe I'll give Phillip
Didn't see that one coming, Mitch.
What an
Oh, man.
out.
He made me eat
What an
my
out.
words there, man. I did not see a jump there, but
What an out.
he is
Thank
a jumping
you for tuning
specialist.
in. Congrats, Chris, the next time you see him.
Oh,
And thank you all again. Justin, thank you. It was a pleasure, sir. I appreciate it.
thank you so much, my man. I really appreciate you sponsoring this event.
And thank you, folks. Please feel free to reach out to Cleveland Baylor or yours truly. We will gladly accommodate and talk your ear off some more about what the overall mission is if it's unclear. And we look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate everything, Mitch. Thanks for
Thank you,
for
sir.
it all. I hope you had a few tabs on Phillip because I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
he'll be seeing you soon.
Oh, yeah. I know what we're working on.
Yep. Anyways, thanks, bullshitters. Thanks to our sponsors. Thank you, Tim Daniel, for putting this on. And
Thank you
Mitch
very
in
much.
Cleveland. And we'll see you guys in the next one.